cool. Welcome to the What We Saying podcast. It's your boy Hustler. You'll join my co-host Tina in the building.
What are you saying?
You also join my other co-host, the man behind the scenes, the man behind the camera. He has no face, but his name is Benzo.
Yo.
What are you saying?
First one in 9-10 weeks. No guest. Feels kind of alien, I can't even lie.
No. If I said I'm happy, that means that I was angry that I was guest. But
Nah.
This is just refreshing.
Yeah, refreshing. Yeah,
this is refreshing.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, I hope you lot enjoy this episode. Make sure you lot like, comment, and subscribe. We're trying to get to 10K by next week. So yeah, make sure you lot share this with your people. Then
Do what you gotta do.
subscribe, follow us on Spotify, Apple, leave a rating, all that stuff, man.
Insta, all the platforms, man. You know what I mean?
But yeah, carrying on from what we were saying, basically, I saw a TikTok and it was to do with a girl on another podcast, basically saying how, and don't quote me, but like, yeah, like if you've seen it, you've seen it. If you haven't, it's not a big deal. Basically, she was saying how she goes to church on like from time to time, or like when it's necessary. Those are the words she used, like New Year's Eve. And I don't know, for me, as I was saying, I hate commenting on stuff because I don't want people to see me commenting on stuff. So, but two, when it comes to the religion topic, I don't like going back and forth with people, like making it seem like I'm judging them or whatever they're saying. But I just felt like this one now, like I don't like. I'm saying I'm not judging her from what she's saying. Like her religion, her faith is between her and God. Do you know what I mean? But it just I don't want that message being spread. Do you know what I mean? I don't want a message spread that you don't need to go to church.
Or if you don't think it's necessary.
Yeah, like I don't. That's not the right message to spread in our faith. Do you know what I mean? And I don't see other religions saying stuff like that. I don't know why with Christianity there's so much room for conversation when that's not what it is. As much as God's given us free will and all this stuff, we can make our own choices. It's clearly in the Bible that the one day He's given, we should go and
Even on a quick side note, just before we go back to what you're saying, when people see us as Christians not take our faith seriously, it sort of opens up a window for others to not take us seriously.
Bro, that's what I'm saying, and that's the perfect way to say it, because a lot of the time I hear like outlandish stuff with Christianity, and it's like, why are you so comfortable to make such a joke? Like, for me, I leave it between them and God. Like, I'm not the one to come and judge you. Do you know what I mean? Like, if you want to make that joke, just don't make it with me. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Because Jesus turned the other cheek. I may not. Do you know what I mean? And that's just me being honest. But I don't get where we've allowed such disrespect to come. And I'm not saying this like her that's now allowing it, but I do feel like when you start pardoning stuff, like going to church, when in the Bible it's clear we should go to church. Yeah. It's like, no, don't spread that. There should never be a thing of when it's necessary go to church. That's not correct. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? But again, who am I to tell you what to do with your faith? I just don't feel like it's a positive thing to spread with our religion. Simple as that, really.
It's crazy because when we see people openly disrespect our religion, we're quick to sort of criticize them in saying, why do you feel it's necessary? Or why do you feel so open to just disrespect our religion because you wouldn't do it to anyone else? When you look inner, it kind of starts with us.
It starts with us.
And I don't want to use her as a scapegoat because there's many examples of that kind of video, for example. There's many examples of Christians saying, you don't have to do this, you don't have to do that. And the Bible clearly states the opposite. So we just have to do better as a religion.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie.
Again, because another reason why I actually commented, because the comments were doing what God told us not to do. They were judging her. So it was bare, like, there were just comments that I didn't, like, it's not going to sit well with one, her. Two, it's not what God would have wanted us to do. Do you know what I mean? I just want to maybe bring up one or two comments that I saw.
Yeah, go on.
Like, you're not a Christian, you believe in God, but you don't practice the religion. Who are you to say that? You know what I mean? Like, who are you to actually say that, though?
You don't practice the religion.
When it's needed is wild. Like,
I do think that statement as a standalone sentence is wild.
But again, it's like, you're judging.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
it's kind of a grey area. Like, it's a thin line between judging and saying your opinion. So it's a touchy subject, if I'm honest.
Yeah, it's a touchy subject. I just feel like there's just certain things like don't spread. Nah, that's just how you are doing things. Doesn't mean. To be fair, she wasn't saying that that's how we should all do it.
Yeah, I guess she's just saying her truth.
It's how her truth, which I get. Like, some people, for me, I'm not even the best. I'm not the best Christian. Do you know what I mean? Like, I still have flaws.
Yeah,
but like, I
think it's a dangerous narrative to push in saying that you go to church when it's necessary, because it's almost a parallel to, you pray when you feel like you've done something wrong.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, when it's necessary, when everything's going well, or when everything's going bad, God can save me. When everything's going well, do you know what I mean? It's the same as the narrative when people don't pray when things are going well. They just remember God when they're in a chiz, when they're in a bad situation. Yeah. It's a similar thing, I think. Yeah, as you said, everyone has their own walk with Christ, but should definitely strive to always be present with God, whether it's good or bad, to be honest, which also relates to the situation.
Yeah, I don't know why, but that one there was like, nah, just leave a comment. And I tried to make it as positive as possible. Yeah. Then when she responded in a way of like, maybe she felt like I was judging her, or I had to reply again. I was like, nah, like, man's not even judging. I'm just letting you know that this is what the word is saying. Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
See, that's the thing, because when you have a rebuttal to someone's point, when you're talking about religion, it's so easy for them to take offense. Yeah. It's so hard to put a point across. Yeah. And it's just you being diplomatic. You don't mean any harm. You're just putting your point across, which opposes their point. So, because people feel, it's so easy for people to feel judged. Like, so are you saying what I'm saying is wrong when you're just stating your point? Fact. Do you know what I mean? So,
but yeah. On to the next thing quickly. I feel like, I don't know, we haven't even discussed if we were going to do it, but I personally...
We kind of did.
We did to an extent. Yeah.
You know I think it's a general consensus. We all knew what we kind of had to do.
What? Okay, I feel like...
After seeing a comment on the last video.
So basically, we saw a comment on our last video, obviously, regarding a certain situation that I don't want to name for certain reasons, but if you're aware, you're aware. And I'm sure we're all aware of what we spoke about last week to an extent, but we spoke on a situation where it's a very sensitive topic, but we may have not spoken on it in the manner it deserves. Yeah. Is that right in saying? Yeah. So I feel like as we responded, I feel like we're gonna obviously do better. We're not perfect. And in that situation, we maybe should have handled the situation with a bit more care.
Definitely.
Do you know what I mean? So that's just us coming online to obviously address that. I feel like with a podcast, we're allowed to discuss things, though.
Yeah, we are. I mean?
So, with that being said, if we're gonna discuss certain topics, I feel like, one, give us the grace to have the full conversation. Two, like, understand we don't know everything. So it's like, as I said in that clip or in that part of the conversation, that feel free to correct me. Do you know what I mean? So it's like, we even spoke with our Discord members, link in bio if you haven't joined it, by the way.
Always.
But we spoke with our Discord, and they let us know also that, like, it weren't the best way to handle it, and we're very open to criticism with that sort of thing. So, again, take this as us addressing the situation and let you guys know that obviously going forward with certain topics, we'll address it more carefully and with more grace.
Yeah, and I mean, I think it's fair for us to say that we think we should be allowed or afforded grace when discussing it in its full extent, but we didn't really discuss it in its full extent, which is probably an error on our side.
Yeah, exactly.
Because there were certain parts of the conversation that I feel weren't intentional in terms of what vibe we may have portrayed. For example, we spoke on the situation lightly, and then we went on to, if it was your girl, would you do this?
Yeah.
Like, we quickly sidetracked into that. And that's a natural thing to do as a podcaster.
Yeah.
You think of a situation, you think, cool, interrelationships, Would you do this? Would you do that?
Yeah.
And in the moment, it didn't necessarily feel as though we'd done much wrong. But in retrospect, as highlighted by the Discord members and some people in the comments, maybe, I don't know, or anyone watching that didn't comment, that may have come across as quite insensitive, which we know we did incorrectly. So, yeah, I mean, in light of that, I think we should probably touch on it a bit further. I don't know if you lot read into the situation any more than you did last week. You didn't.
So that I've obviously listened to videos. I've watched other podcasts that were also talking about this.
Joe Budden, innit?
Yeah, Joe Budden. That's the only one I listen to now.
And Chucky, to be fair.
But yeah, like, first things first. How do I say this? I'm smiling because of awkwardness, by the way. Nothing else. Just so that I can address that. Because I feel like I have to address everything nowadays online. But
okay, you know what? It's the first week of the trial. And I think it's gone crazy. What?
Bro, like,
I'm giving you time to just settle down.
Like,
Do you know what I mean?
I want to gather my thoughts.
Yeah, gather your thoughts.
I don't want it to come wrong.
Exactly.
So it's like, the second thing, I don't want to come and like, man, is like, I'm pressured right now to say something.
No. I'm just giving you your time in it. But yeah, it's 1 week of the trial. I think the trial was supposed to last 2 months or 1 to 2 months, whatever it is. That's the information that Chucky gave. And to be honest, I didn't really think about it the way they displayed it. They said that this is just one component of the whole trial.
Yeah.
So there's other allegations. There's a RICO. There's
the RICO is the main thing,
I guess, but obviously I don't think Cassie's so much to do with that.
She's got nothing to do with it.
Yeah, because that's to do with...
That's not true.
She's parts of it.
Part of...
I think the overall...
part of one of the charges.
Exactly.
Yeah, I guess. But I feel like the RICO overall, or the overarching narrative is that he used his company to run a criminal organization something like that. So, I don't know. But yeah, focusing on what the trial focused on this week, bro, some of it was just graphic. Like, I don't want to even go into like the detail that I heard on the podcast, but obviously there was conversation about whether or not she was willing to do certain acts. And I think she took the stand, and I may be wrong, but from what I heard on the podcast, she admitted that she... What?
Because I read on that part. Yeah. Let me stop. There was text messages from 2007
Yeah.
that she said she was like...
Oh, okay.
Right. So then her point, or not the defense, she's not the defense. What is she?
No, she is the defense.
No.
Oh, sorry, no. You're right. Yeah.
What is she?
The defense? No, she's
prosecution.
No, that's. Oh no, yeah. Her lawyer.
She's on the other.
Her lawyer is the prosecutor.
Yeah. So she's just a
key witness.
It's a witness. That's not what she is, though.
No, but she's not in the case.
No, but what is she? She's
I've forgotten,
bro.
She's testifying.
Yes, she's a. But what is she though? What's the word?
I know what the word is,
bro. Bro, we didn't learn nothing from Suits.
I was thinking. I can't think of murder. That's crazy. I haven't watched it.
Nah,
no, but like, there's a word for people that go on the stand.
She's a...
Call your first witness.
I think it might... Let's just go witness. Let's just go witness.
But like, she's a witness for the prosecution side. So...
Yeah.
She's basically proving why it was. And... Or helping the prosecution side prove why he was doing X, Y, Z.
Yeah.
Now, those text messages, the defense would obviously say, like, obviously it was... consensual. Let me just use the word. Like, do you get what I mean? I'm just going to put a disclaimer. But yeah, it was consensual. Now, the prosecution side is saying no, that these text messages were sent out of fear. That's what she was saying. So it's not as if she was admitting that, she was down to participate. Yeah. She was saying that she sent those messages as a result of being fearful for herself. Yeah. And all the stuff that they are now accusing Diddy of being. Do you know what I mean? So... It goes way deeper than like
the surface. Isn't
it? Yeah, like it's way deeper, and that the difficulty with the trial is that in reality it's actually he say versus she say, because there's no way to prove that one, it was consensual. Two, there's no way to prove that she wasn't. There's no way to prove that the fear was actually real because it's a theory.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
How do you prove you were?
Exactly. That's
like other texts.
exactly.
Yeah.
Him threatening
That's the difficulty. Like, there's physical evidence, but at the same time, there's also like the reason why she did it is because of the reasons why you're being charged. So that's the difficulty of this case. Do you know what I mean? And then obviously there's other things that disclose, like for example, just different things that it's so hard to prove anything.
It's
like,
very,
and don't get me wrong. I'm not saying we're saying it's hard to prove it. Therefore, I have my opinion. This has got nothing to do with my opinion. This is just down to the facts that are being presented. That's why I'm saying that it's so hard to prove anyone right or wrong here. Obviously, what's the disclaimer here? What's the disclaimer to people that have been,
like trigger warning?
Yeah, like, not trigger, but like our hands up. Well, not our hands are up for. You know when you want to give like empathy to those that have been through X, Y, Z.
Yeah,
that is kind of a trigger warning, though. I like.
Okay, well, someone say it. So
relate to anything.
There we go.
Okay.
English guy. Yeah, I wasn't born here, guys. Sorry, but do you know what I mean? Say it again, please.
If you can relate to anything we're saying right now, then trigger warning, and how else do I give a trigger?
I mean, exactly. I said it was a trigger warning. Yeah, and I think the situation is definitely more nuanced than it looks from the outside because it's easy, nuanced, layered. It's definitely more layered than it looks from the outside because I feel like for some people it's easy for them to say or come to the conclusion of why didn't she just cut?
Yeah. But there's
look at the simple fact of she was too scared to even leave because she was scared of what he'd do, which is valid. Like that's a lot to go through, bro. Like,
there's what Tareen was even saying last week was that imagine there's a video of it now and she does not want that release, bro. He could hold that over her for life, bro. Do you know what I mean? So it's like, and that's what they're saying, that he could have been doing this to multiple people, and that's why a lot of people just would never come forward for this sort of stuff. Do you know what I mean? So it's like there's so many things that come to like that make it so like it's just difficult.
Yeah,
it's
so many
difficult.
factors. Like I think she was probably 19 when she first met him. Yeah, and he must have been in his 30s.
He's 37.
So
I
young.
didn't know she was in Step Up too. I didn't know that was the same.
I haven't even watched those films, by the way.
What?
Okay, let's cover what we need to cover. We'll get to that in a sec. But yeah, she was late teens when she first met him. He must have been mid 30s.
He was
37, so almost double her age.
But they started dating when she was 21.
Yeah.
And in the trial, they said that in year 1 is when this started, bro. And they were together for 12 years or something like that.
So yeah, my point is that
10 years, something like that.
For a man of that age to be dealing with a woman of that age it's easy for him to take advantage of her. 100%. So, she definitely would have been at a disadvantage purely because of that aspect. And then what? She signed a deal, 10 album deal. One album came out, apparently.
Yeah, bro.
I can't lie. From my perspective, 37-year-old Diddy signing 19-year-old Cassie to a 10-album deal. Yeah. Me personally, alarm bells were already ringing. Come on, bro. Like in my opinion, that's him saying. No, you're not getting anywhere. You're not getting anywhere.
The thing is, we see this all the time though. When it comes to deals,
10-album deal is crazy.
It's crazy, but like you also got a deep like.
She's naive, by the way.
One, she's naive, but two, any upcoming artist
would sign with Diddy.
Would sign with him. Do you know what I mean? Especially back then. Especially, I feel like I'm sure Tupac had already come up. Oh no, Biggie and all them man had come up already.
It's the opportunity.
Bro, he was one of the biggest. Like he was a mogul from back then, bro. Do you know what I mean? So it was like when that opportunity comes, like there's not many people turning it down. Do you know what I mean?
There's not.
Another thing I wanted to actually clear up was the whole little boy comment. Now, on my part, I feel like that was insensitive. So, obviously, I'm gonna take that back. But I do feel like there was maybe a bit of a misunderstanding of what I was saying in terms of I wasn't saying anyone that goes through something like that I would not be able to support them in what they're going through. What I was trying to get at is that no, not the little boy comment, sorry. Why did she go there? Why did she go there? What I meant was that why did you go there in the first place of getting a relationship with him? That's what I meant. Not in terms of why did she go there and put herself in a situation to get X, Y, Z done to her? That's not what I meant at all. You know what I mean? So just wanted to clear that up as well. Yeah, the little boy comment, I thought that was just me being young and dumb.
Do you know what? I saw a tweet of someone saying something about her parents or something about why was there no guidance within her life to, you know, sort of protect her from this sort of thing. And I was thinking, I thought back to the album deal. I was thinking, she's 19. Let's say her guardian or her parent is 38. If they see the deal on the table from, what's his label called? Death Row. Was that his label?
Boys.
Bad Boys. Mm-hmm. Yeah. A label of that size.
Death Row?
Are you sure Death Row is not them, man?
These Bad Boys, bro.
Death Row, who was Tupac signed to? Are you sure Death Row wasn't him?
It was...
Or was it Dr. Dre and them, man?
I don't know. No, Death Row's
not Jay-Z.
Nah, Death Row's not. He's
No.
He's a guy that's gone jail, but he was one of the like scariest niggas back then.
Suge Knight.
Suge Knight.
Oh, okay.
Suge Knight.
Yeah. So, yeah, I saw a tweet about someone saying where was the guidance in her life in terms
Bad
of
Boy Records. Yeah.
an older person protecting her from this stuff. And I was thinking, again, once they see a deal from, you know, these kind of names, these kind of moguls, they're not really thinking, nah, he's capable of this, don't go there. They're seeing it as like an opportunity of a lifetime for their child or for the person they're looking after.
And it's like, bro, like, it's not as if like people can't understand why she signed. There's people that sign in this day and age bad deals, bro.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's been something that always happens, bro. Like, when people need to change their life circumstances, they're gonna sign stuff.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't even not understand why she signed it. Do you know what I mean? She wants to change her life, and the best person in that time was obviously him. So,
and then there's also aspects of Stockholm Syndrome, which we could argue is displayed here. Basically, that's when someone falls in love with their captor or something along those lines. Yeah. So, you know, there's definitely, I think there were talks of maybe she sometimes was the person to initiate XYZ, but it's like maybe she was doing it to please him because she was scared what would happen if he wasn't pleased. XYZ. So, because, you know, he was known to have turbulent mood swings up and down. She was scared what he would do if, you know what I mean? So, yeah, there's
a lot to unpack.
There's a lot to unpack. It's definitely a sensitive situation, and that's how it should be treated. So, yeah, we extend our condolences to anyone who's gone through any sort of situation of that nature, because long-term abuse is not something you wish on anyone. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, also something that I saw on Joe Budden was the Tory Lanez situation of him getting apparently stabbed 14 times. I don't know if you heard. Apparently, it was 7 times in the back, 4 times in the torso, and like 3 times in the head or something like that. And both of his lungs collapsed, apparently.
Bro, they're trying to take him out, bro.
That's a hit. That's attempted.
There's nothing to front with this, bro. Like,
they wanted him gone.
Man are trying to take, because there's evidence apparently that's come out, or it's coming out from today. They said 36 hours that proves he didn't do X, Y, Z. Now, when I read into the case when I listened to the case now, it's got nothing to do with the fact that of who shot who. Like, that's not what he was charged with.
Yeah.
I think he was charged with possession. Yeah, so it's like, even if he didn't do it, that's not what they charged him with. So it's got that doesn't help the case at all in a way. It doesn't really help his case. So his thing, nah.
No, like they're saying, like before he went in, they were saying the best friend did it.
Yeah.
And now he's gone in. They're now saying like it's new evidence that the best friend did it. Like the security guard has come out and said.
Yeah, but they gave her immunity.
Okay. Wait.
Did they?
Yeah, bro. They gave her immunity, bro.
To testify.
They gave her immunity, bro.
Oh, that's crazy.
They gave her immunity before she. I don't think she even said that he did. I don't think she said he did it. I don't think she said he did it.
Well, if they gave her immunity, it must have been to say something.
Yeah. But I don't think. No, I don't know. I need to go back and read it, innit? But as far as I'm aware, she got immunity, and the security guards come out and said that it weren't Tory. So we just gotta see where the case goes from there. But
was the security guard not even saying that Tory was trying to disarm the perpetrator?
Something like that.
Something of that nature. I don't know. Hey, prayers up for Tory though. I hope he gets better as soon as possible. Because,
but in a situation like that, am I allowed to say free Tory?
I believe he didn't do it.
But they've literally all said he didn't do it. The witness is there, so.
I mean, there's interviews. I don't know if you lot saw the interview of Meghan with this lady called Gail, I think.
Yeah.
And she told the interviewer that he did it. And then there's another clip of her,
She don't know.
Something like that. Like, it directly contradicted what she said in the interview, saying, oh, yeah, I lied to Gail. I was thinking, what?
No, that was to do with...
Wasn't it to do that?
No. That was to do with... There was an interview where Meghan was asked, did she chop him? She said no, that they never did it.
Oh, yeah.
Then when she went on the Gail one, she was like, yeah, like, we did.
Yeah,
because like, she contradicted herself on a major thing that was being debated. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, and that seemingly got brushed under the carpet because I didn't really see that plastered all over the blogs, articles. But
no, that got plastered.
Did it?
No,
yeah. Maybe I've forgotten because that was a while ago.
That was a while back. Yeah, it got plastered. But again, with Meghan, that she did get shot at the end of the day. So
yeah,
again,
I personally think
condolences to her.
Yeah, condolences to her, obviously. I don't think anyone shot anyone purposefully. I think it's more of a thing where there was a scrap and the gun was there.
Went off. Yeah.
And
then again, though, they're even saying that she didn't even get shot, that she stepped on glass. So right now, it's like, we don't even know what's going on with that case.
But surely that theory is so easy to prove because the autopsy would show the wound. You know, it'd show a bullet wound or a glass wound.
I heard it was like the shrapnel from the bullet. I don't even know. I don't know how guns work and all this type of stuff. Like, but if she did step on glass, obviously it would be from the shot of
I don't know, some sort of collateral.
But there's apparently ring camera footage. By the time we drop this, we don't even know what could be out. You know what I mean?
That's true.
So
that's true.
But all we're hearing right now is that there's footage of her stepping on glass.
Yeah.
And then there's a ring camera footage of something else. Like, we just gotta wait and see what happens in it. But
and then we got the next celebrity, Chris Brown.
He's out of jail now. Yeah.
5 million bail.
Yeah.
4 million up front, 1 million, I think, in 7 days or something like that. So yeah. So it turns out people going to the concert. I've got good news. I thought he was staying in. I don't think he was.
I knew he wasn't staying in. Like, there's no way they're gonna make him stay in, bro.
You think,
bro?
Because he's not on his homeland
until June something, bro. Yeah, but this ain't like UAE, bro, where they're actually like mad.
Oh yeah, true.
Do you know what I mean? Like, they're gonna, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hear out what he's saying, bro, in a way.
But what even was it? He bottled someone or something, allegedly.
2
years ago. Bottled someone.
Yeah.
I don't even. People are saying he's just not going to come back as soon as he's done with his tour. And I mean,
why would you?
His tour's quite long, like.
Yeah.
He has quite a few shows in London.
Does he?
The UK. I think he has.
Yeah, that's quite a few as far as I'm aware.
In the UK, and I think it would definitely take him part. Well, he has to show up for the trial anyway. So,
yeah, of course.
So he if he's found guilty, he's not escaping. So.
So when you pay 5 M's.
Yeah, I doubt he'll go in.
I don't think he's serving any time.
Money talks, bro. Even in the flipping judicial system,
bro. Money talks, bro.
It's crazy.
I don't think banned from the UK for
like
maybe
5 years.
Yeah, for like a sustained period of time.
And let's be honest, bro. Getting banned in the UK is nothing, bro.
Especially if you're not from here.
Especially if you're not from here. Bro.
Like the majority of his fan base isn't even English, is it? Like, can't be. Yeah, so it's not even gonna hurt him like that.
It's not gonna hurt him.
You can do all his shows in America, Mexico, rest of the world, and still do his thing.
But my thing is that I'm sure he was here last year, bro.
At O2?
He was here at O2 last year. So
yeah, why did he get nicked then?
Why is it not then? Why is it now?
But yeah, see, that's again with the judicial system is that they take time with putting cases together, X, Y, Z. So maybe, I don't know, they didn't have all the evidence they needed to nick him like they did at the time, innit? I don't know. I'm just speculating. I might be wrong.
I don't know, but I just think the whole thing's a bit
spooky, innit?
Yeah. Someone went off there. They want a bit of coin. They grabbed him. They knew they'll get coin.
5M. Oh.
5M bill is crazy, bro.
5M bill is crazy.
5M is crazy, bro. That's actually crazy when you deep it. I don't, bro.
5 million. Nah. Oh my gosh. Nah. Oh my goodness days. But we got big event in a couple of days.
Let's backtrack. You haven't watched Step Up?
Okay, yeah, fair enough. Let's get to that. Yeah, I mean, bro, on TikTok, I see all these iconic scenes in the rain, dancing in the rain. Step Up 1, 2, 3, 4. Was it 5 films?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm like, I got to watch it one day, and I just keep putting it back.
You've never watched any of them?
Never.
But I don't know which one she is.
She's in Step Up 2.
Well, like, who is she?
She's a dancer at one of the schools, and she becomes like one of the love interests of
Oh, so
I keep hearing that name, Moose.
No. I'll be honest with you, yeah. Because I knew this guy back then.
Yeah.
Him and his brother just loved this Moose nigga, bro.
Whoa. Moose is a guy. Oh, of course.
Bro, on God. I thought this guy was about to lie.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I was about to lie. I was never obsessed with the guy, not as much as my brother. But
Bro, no, his brother. Okay.
How can you just throw your brother under the bus?
No. Because his brother, bro, you see, his brother's one of the niggas that I just rate too much, bro. Like, growing up, if he wanted to do something, he's gonna bang it every day, bro. That nigga was dancing every day, bro. Bro.
You too.
No. He weren't gifted in the dancing.
But which one's the best one though?
What film?
Step Up, yeah.
Bro, the one where he's dancing in the rain, bro.
Is that 3?
No, Step Up 2 is where he's dancing in the rain, but Step Up 3 is the
Bro, when he's dancing in the rain, that scene was mad.
And there's 5.
Yeah, but Step Up 3 is
4 and 5 must be a drag.
Whichever one is the one where he's.
Step Up 4 is like the last good one.
Where was he? Was he in? He wasn't in the last 2 ones, was he?
He was. He's from Step Up 2s and all of them.
Oh, raw. I thought you stopped after 3.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna watch these films maybe over the.
I'm sure I've
weekend.
watched all of them, but
when did it come out? You must have been young.
Young,
the
bro.
first one was Channing Tatum. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
How old are we?
Bro, like
year 8? 2001.
Step Up 1 was like 2001 or something like that.
2001.
Yeah, that's how him and his wife met, or his ex-wife.
Raw.
2006. Sorry, I'm a liar.
Raw.
How have you not watched them, bro?
Bro, I'm always watching something else, man.
Watch a dance movie.
I've watched Street Dance.
That's dead.
No, it's not. No, it's not. Hey, vouch in the comments. Street Dance is cold. Okay, maybe it doesn't touch Step Up, but it's cold.
Street Dance, you know.
Yeah, it's cold. I've also actually no. Did they make a film about George Sampson?
He was in one of the Street Dance.
I swear. Okay, maybe that's what I read. Yeah, I haven't really watched any other dance films. Let me think.
Do you know this person?
She was at your event.
Sorry?
Yeah, Skylight one. Yeah, she was at your event.
On the
still.
ticket. She's selling ticket.
Yeah, VIP. But yeah, Recess, flipping, what's that, 2 days? You already got a trim.
Yeah, because I was not available the next 2 days. I was like, shy.
I ain't gonna lie to you. This is probably the biggest event in our scene that's ever happened.
Yeah. Outside of concerts.
No, I'm saying it's bigger than concerts, bro.
No, it can't be, though.
How big is...
As in, when you factor in like how many people are going.
How many people are going market? How many people?
I saw 14,000 in it.
Exactly, and they're doing 2 days, bro. That's 28,000. That's bigger than O2, bro.
Yeah, over 2 days is bigger than O2.
Yeah,
as in like one date.
Bro.
One date.
28,000. Bro, I'll be honest. Ashaka ain't taking me market. I'll be honest.
That's cap.
Ashaka is not taking me market. All my days, Ashaka is not taking me market,
Swear.
bro. No.
If you hadn't seen him
market
before.
2 hours.
Give or take.
My nigga, you think I'm trapped? Bro, I've never... Bro.
If you hadn't seen him, though.
No, I'm not going to Margate for Ashake, bro.
Really?
What? Why would I do that, bro?
Okay, if it was a concert, like a lineup, you know, Ashake, Shally Poppy...
Hey, hold on.
You would?
I travelled back from Leicester to London for Wizkid. But I don't think that's the same. That's because I live in London. I don't think it's the same.
I think...
Travelling to Margate to see a concert... I'm using Ashake because that's my... I can't even say he's my favourite artist no more because he ain't dropping like that. But to go and see a big artist like that, I don't think it's happening.
I would. If I haven't seen a Shaka before, I'd consider that 100. That'd be a vibe.
Travel to Margate.
Because there'll be guests as well, yeah, in the sun, next to the beach. Come on, man.
Dude, who says he'll be performing there?
No, that's the situation, though.
No, it's the
If he was performing at the same place?
Yeah.
Oh, if it was the same, what?
As in at Recess?
Like,
No. Let's just say it's his thing. Let's just say it's his thing.
Headline,
Like Shake headline. I don't think they're pulling a crowd like that. I don't think any no.
Let's put it like this. It's the biggest UK events organising company, to my knowledge. I don't know a bigger UK in the urban scene. In the urban scene, I don't know events organizer that can pull in 14K in one day.
Yeah. Fair enough. Yeah, fair enough. No, for sure.
I don't.
For sure.
Like, it's huge.
Like, I'll be honest, the way people have been discussing this thing for like weeks, it's crazy to me.
Like, they're not even marketing it really. Like, they're marketing it itself.
Bro.
The people going are marketing it for them.
But people are being audacious, bro.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you. Yeah. This is my issue with myself. Yeah, I can't be the one replying to these people because I will deal with them every time they message me something stupid. Yeah.
I know we've all seen that one tweet where she's like, "I know the coach is leaving at 10:30 a.m. but what if I want to leave a bit later?" Excuse me,
bro. The minute I get on Twitter,
oh,
you've lost your mind. Sell your tickets. Sell your ticket now. What are you talking about? How are you talking about leave it later for me? What?
One person.
Sell your ticket. Sell your ticket.
Nah.
I've never understood the concept of not knowing how you... Bro, even doing coaches, I'll be honest.
You know, I was thinking of that as a venture, you know.
I'll be honest. Doing coaches for people, for me, I think it's just a money grab.
It is.
Me personally, if they weren't making bread from it, I don't think they're doing that.
Of course not. They're not doing that.
How you get home is your concern, bro. It's got nothing to do with the event company.
Yeah, it's true.
Then telling them to ask Uber to bring more cabs around that time. What?
Nah, but I won't lie though. 10:30 is mad early though to leave.
Yeah,
that's mad early when you think.
It weren't early for us last year.
10:30 in the morning, bro.
Wait,
that's what time the coach is leaving.
Coach.
Yeah, the coach.
I thought you meant leave.
No, sorry, AM. 10:30 AM for a coach to leave. That's mad.
That can't be the latest one.
No, it's not the latest one, I don't think. But I think it's the Greenwich one or one of these places.
I don't know how the coach is working,
but she was saying the coach.
But how long is the drive?
2 hours. For a coach, it's probably a bit longer.
Yeah. So that makes sense, bro.
10:30.
If it's 2 hours,
so they'll get there by like what? 12.
You get there for 1, bro.
Is that what time it starts?
Yes, bro.
Yeah, because then again, they're gonna.
Why are they gonna book a coach for you to get there later?
Yeah, but at least like, okay, I didn't know it started at 1. To be fair.
No, it starts at 1 to 10:30 on Saturday.
And your trim is what time?
1:30.
That's audacious. That's audacious.
Blame the barber, bro.
That's correct. When did you book it though? When did you book it?
Oh God, I booked it like last week. I didn't book it this week. I booked it.
Does he open on Fridays though?
I don't know.
Because I know he doesn't open a shop that many times a week. Because when I drive past, like a lot of the times the shutter's just.
I booked on Friday.
Oh, okay.
That's not bad.
That's not bad.
That's
not bad. No, that's fine.
I booked on Fridays, but
to be fair, 1:30 when you deep it, it's not that bad. Because we weren't gonna leave at 1.
How do you get there? Is it through your way?
I don't.
Do I have to come towards your direction to go there? I can't remember how we did it last year.
It's in Kent, so no, I'd go past you lot. I think. Margate's in Kent, right?
Oh my days, I wouldn't even have to cross to that place.
So you'd be going back on yourself.
Yeah, you know. Yeah, but like he was fully. But I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah,
1 hour 43.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I would have actually asked. Like I was thinking, yo, should I pay an extra 20 quid and just get a home service? It's not bad.
Actually, yes, because the price is even already lower.
Yeah. Like it's not bad, but
the only thing is, if he's late.
No, not a home service on Saturday. In fact,
that's risky though, especially when there's not much time.
Tomorrow, it has to be a home service tomorrow.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But I was like, nah, let me save myself a coin because obviously on that day, if there's no pattern at the bar like last year,
we didn't even know what we're walking into. You know?
I ain't gonna lie, we're gonna have to spend quite a fortune that day. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't even know what VIP is looking like. You see the pattern at the bar last year. If that was in Gen Pop, VIP is gonna be a different setting more than likely.
Yeah, but the drinks won't be.
The drinks were mad expensive last year though.
Were they?
I don't even know.
Bro, I remember they're like £13 for a double. You think we were paying like £9, £8 for a double?
We weren't paying £8.
We were not paying that.
We weren't paying £8.
It was definitely like on a £13, 10 to £13 thing.
If we paid £8, that's because he bust us, innit?
Yeah, that's what we were paying though.
That's because we knew him.
That's because we knew him.
Yeah.
Everyone else was paying.
The prices are normal 13.
What do you think it was? It wasn't under 10, bro. For what? A double?
I didn't buy it. I never actually bought a regular drink without the pan, so I couldn't.
Yeah, exactly.
Bro, like, I'll be honest, like, I think that, first of all, they're making a killing at the bar. I think they're making that.
The bar?
They're making like 200 bags minimum.
Bro, like, when you factor it all in, the tickets, the bar, the coaches.
They're making no. Just the bar alone, 200 bags minimum.
Because that's one bar we were at. How many bars are there?
Bro, you said 14,000 people. Times that by £10.
Yeah,
everyone spends
that's
£10.
everyone buying one
That's
drink.
140 bags. Double that. That's 280 bags, bro.
Drinks.
Then again, the women, like, they're hiring out the place, so.
Bro, and then there's people buying food. I don't think
What they pay to
would-
hire it
yeah.
out is nowhere near. I don't think anyway.
It's not their bars, like, isn't it?
It'll be their bars, I believe, but it won't be like their food stalls and all that.
Yeah.
But even the food stores, they'll have to hire it out. It's not
Yeah.
Yeah. So they'll still make bread.
100% they'll still make bread from that. 100%.
And you got to pay
anything,
for
I'll
the
be honest
rides.
with you. I don't even think they would have to charge the. I don't
The
think
vendors,
I don't think the vendors would even get charged recess.
as in percentage.
As in, like, if you want to be booked, you can even pay. You should pay recess.
Yeah, true.
Because the killing you
marketing
make that day, yo.
Yeah, it's true still.
I mean,
It's true still.
like it's a,
They
bro,
don't
it's a-
need the bread, really.
It's a pattern. All I'm saying is the fact.
How many men run it? I think it's 2. Was it 3?
Running recess?
Yeah.
I ain't got a clue, but I met one of the guys.
They're like
No,
10 years above.
I'm
Right?
capping.
Give
Nah,
or take.
Nah.
I know they're in their 30s.
Well, one of the one of them was less than.
they're
like,
brothers,
one of the
aren't they?
30s, bro.
Swear.
30s.
Are they brothers though? I thought they were brothers.
I don't know nothing to do.
I heard something about even.
But I feel like they're like late 20s though, because I saw one guy that said he knows that that's his boy.
Oh,
And he's in his like late 20s. So
and they got 2 dates. So everything we're thinking about
times by 2.
because both dates are sold out.
Times by 2.
Fair enough, they got to pay artists. That's probably the biggest expense.
But it's not gonna kill them, bro.
It's not gonna. It
I'll
won't.
be honest
It
with you,
won't.
it's not even touching the budget, bro. That's like 10%, bro.
Done well. They've done well.
It's a serious thing they've done.
Very
still,
well.
not
Stuff.
gonna lie.
Then there's merch. You know, there's all sorts of. Bro, last year we didn't even explore the whole place. You know.
Yeah, I wanna do bumper cars this year.
Oh, you want to go on
Bro,
rides?
Your mic is the wrong one, you know.
Who?
Mine
Yeah.
can't be.
Your mic is the wrong
Wait,
one.
speaking to it?
Yo,
Oh, his thing is mic free. Go again.
you'll be able to see
That's
it.
Nah, but you're quiet, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, normally it's like.
Check that, Mac.
Yo.
Is it?
Yeah, way more
How's it-
sensitive. If it was touching this thing here, well, you just spoke into that.
Was it?
Look, speak into it again.
Yo.
Can you see? He's even going past it.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah, just switch over. Switch over.
Fair enough.
But yeah, we didn't even explore the whole place last year. I don't think, because I think for the majority of the time we were either at the bar or in like the main floor, outside the main stage, and then there's this indoor bit, like they call it where the roller skating
the
rink is.
arcade.
We weren't even there for more than 10-15 minutes.
I never fully went in. I was only at the bar section.
Yeah.
But no, I never saw no roller skating rink. I never saw no.
did.
I didn't see.
You did see it. You did see
When?
it.
We literally went inside that place
We were there. We weren't there for long. but
where
we
the
did see
arcade
it.
was.
Yeah, but I don't think I ever saw the
the
roller.
I
roller
saw it, but
was
I never
right there
went in it. Like,
I only saw the arcade.
It was right next to it, bro.
Was it
was
like-
that was the big thing
like-
in the room.
like you go inside that drink spot,
Yeah.
turn right, it's there.
Yeah. And there's a DJ set there as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the DJ was right there.
But I don't know how people are trying to do roller skating, bro. I start sweating when I go roller skating.
Fairs.
So I'm thinking, bro, once you start sweating, the day's over.
Fairs.
For me, anyway, because it's like there's no change of clothes. Like,
I'll be honest, like as of right now, I'm wearing jorts and a short sleeve.
short sleeve. Oh yeah, that should be calm.
But I don't, you know what's pissing me off though? I don't like the fact that everyone's talking about they're wearing jorts. That's
Why?
what's kind of doing. my
As
head
in,
right
there's
now.
too many people wearing it.
Too many people. It's like, right, like, is this like a uniform now that everyone's wearing jorts? And
I mean-
let the record show. Man's been on jorts.
Yeah.
It's like I've got receipts for this thing. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I see you wore it to Paris like 2
I wore
years
it
ago.
to Paris.
No, I remember.
Yo, listen.
I remember still. I
Man's
remember.
been on. Listen, you think he's the fashion nigga? Listen, bro. We can really show the receipts of really who's been cooking this thing. Do you know what I mean? Like, let's not ever try that thing. Some man are just wearing jorts now thinking they're doing something.
Nah. That's even partially why I was like, nah. I mean, to be fair, I'd already half decided what I was wearing. Then I saw this emphasis on jorts. I was like, yeah, definitely not still. I can't lie, because...
Nah, I'm looking to. If I'm not wearing the jorts, if you don't see me wearing jorts, then something I'm looking at right now made a lot of sense.
Yeah.
But again, it's like, yeah, you're on a fashion thing now.
Yeah, but everyone's treating it like the Met Gala, man.
They are.
But I like that though.
They are.
Yeah.
But I
like
I
that.
feel like it's... Well, the element of it that I like is that I feel like everyone's striving to look different.
Yeah.
As they should.
Yes.
No
Yes.
one's gonna... Out of 14,000 people, no one's stepping looking like me. I like that mentality.
Yes.
Because I have that same mentality.
You'll be surprised.
No,
when
a
you
lot of
get
people.
there.
Okay, a lot of people are going to
yeah.
look the same.
A lot of
Don't get
people look the
twisted.
same because they think they're doing
Yeah,
something.
Yeah.
yeah.
Which is what we were talking about last week.
Yeah.
People think they're dressing like somehow, but you ain't stepping like that.
Yeah.
When this comes out, you did not look that fly. Do you know what I mean?
A lot of people are gonna get humbled when they get this.
You're gonna see yourself in a lot of people. Like,
What?
you see how people say Southman just like Southman? A lot of men are gonna dress like Southman that day. Because Southman went on TikTok and said, "Oh, right, this looks fly." Really fly.
That's the thing. You can sort of tell someone's level when they tell you what's fly. I'm like,
bearing in mind,
bro.
Let me make a disclaimer. I'm not getting on to South guys that dress. I think we just fly. I'll be honest. Just a disclaimer before they say I'm getting on to South.
Flyest?
100%. But that's because I'm from South.
Biased, innit?
Yeah.
What do you think?
But then again, I think South just do it the best in everything.
But I haven't even got any
feel like
niggas
people
in my
from
mind
London.
from different parts.
Yeah, I just feel like people from London.
No. Do I feel like other ends dress different? No, not really. I think everyone dresses the same. I think guys from London dress the same. Let me say that.
Yeah.
Let me say that. Let me correct it to that. But
Yeah.
let me just keep it like that.
The majority, I guess.
I wanted to wear a tracksuit at the start of this, at the start of all of this. Not like a normal tracksuit, innit, but like a tracksuit.
I hear that though.
Yeah.
I was before this thing like time ago. I saw one fly tracksuit I wanted to grab,
Yeah.
but then I was like, yo, if I dress in a tracksuit, it's looking like I'm bov, and I
Yeah.
ain't trying to do the bov
Yeah.
thing.
But what kind of trackie though?
It was a nice one. It was like it was a blank one, but it's like the proportions are making sense. It was
As in
like
blank brand?
No.
Oh,
Like
oh. Okay,
like
yeah.
blank, like a blank one.
Is there a new tracksuit that came out?
From who?
Just one guy.
No.
I saw one.
No, but it would have been a clean tracksuit, and I would have maybe worn it with Tim's or something like that. Or,
Yeah.
But after seeing everyone on TikTok just talking about what they're gonna wear, I was like, yeah, you're gonna look. I'm gonna look bob and like I don't care and stuff like that. Like,
No, I want to just fly, but not fly to like T9's fly.
No, but I don't really see much window to overdo it here, really.
yeah, you
Like,
can't
unless you
even-
step in a suit, bro.
Yeah, no, but I've
you're
been-
obviously violating.
seen I don't know, I saw a TikTok of a girl, like, you know, like there's on TikTok right now, there's bare girls talking about how girls are overdoing it with the whole Recessland fits and stuff like
I'm
that.
hearing the heels.
That's exactly what I was gonna say. Yeah, I was saying,
that is
yeah,
dragging.
girls, yeah.
You're
If you
taking
wear
it.
heels, and the thing is, the girls are considering to wear heels, they clearly haven't been before.
No, yeah, like
They
you-
clearly haven't been
Yeah,
before.
you're new here.
No, yeah, very.
If you wear
And I
heels
even saw.
there-
Let me actually just one gal. She was talking about something about ick with guys wearing jorts. Stop it. You just stop it. I'm pointing at you. Stop it. Come on. Let us wear what we want to wear.
It's ridiculous.
Okay, I can only speak for myself and the guys on here. We don't really judge what women wear. I'll be honest.
For the most part, yeah.
Like for the most part, I ain't gonna say why you wearing, you know, a crop top or something. Like I have no care in the world for what you wear. Let the guys wear jorts.
There's no problem with it.
What's the problem with jorts? Come on,
It's summer, bro.
come on.
Someone's gonna wear jorts.
Come
bro.
on.
Like, do you get what I'm saying?
Let us breathe.
I think it's gonna be 90% shorts.
That's what's irritating.
It's gonna
me,
be
though.
90%.
But I don't want to dress too like.
Similar to everyone else.
No, I'm not gonna dress. Trust me.
Okay, yeah. That's
No, in fact, let me not say trust me because.
no, but that's how you should look at it, though. That's
But
what
I do feel like I'm gonna. Yeah.
stand out.
Yeah, if I wear
That's
what
what
I'm
you-
wanting to wear, but I don't want to.
Why
That's
would you
the
not?
issue. I don't want to stand out.
Is it a comfort zone thing?
Yeah,
Bro, do it, man. I'm
Yeah.
telling you.
I just
What can go wrong?
No, right now I'm already stepping out my comfort zone.
Exactly.
If I pair it with what I'm thinking, it's too much.
How? Okay, it's too much how,
for
though?
me.
Too much
It's
why?
Too much for me.
You're gonna wear the vest, innit? You're gonna be you're gonna be one of the guys wearing vests. You've seen on
I've
TikTok,
seen
innit?
it.
I've
Yeah.
worn vest before though.
Yeah,
Sleeveless.
yeah,
I wore that.
absolutely, yeah.
But that's to my own event. But nah, I'm not wearing that. That's
Yes.
calm though. I don't
It
think
is
that's
calm, yeah.
But
It is calm.
if the weather's moving mad, they're moving
That's
mad.
the problem still.
That's
yeah.
what I think.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. I ain't gonna now look at a guy and be like, "Rah, nah, you're dressing mad, bro." I haven't got a care in the world. If you're looking fly, you're looking fly.
Exactly.
I don't care for the weather. That's why I'm saying jorts can still run even when this is raining, bro. I don't care. I think it's gonna add to the atmosphere.
No, definitely. Like,
gonna
when
give
we
a
get there
vibe.
in the queue, everyone's gonna be okay. What's he wearing? What's she wearing? That's standard. That was even there last year. But you just have to, yeah.
I weren't looking at what people were.
Yeah, you were. Everyone was, man.
I wasn't looking at- nah.
Okay, maybe I'll speak for myself then. I don't know. I was just like,
Yeah,
okay.
people were definitely like.
I looked at
dressing-
myself after though. I was like,
Yourself or others?
I looked at myself
Oh,
after.
yourself.
Like,
Oh.
when I'm looking at pictures, I was like, nah, this was mid, you know. No, like I looked at this, I was like, nah, big bro.
No, it was Bob. He was just calm.
No, my thing was mid, bro.
No,
I would
remember what you
never-
wore? I remember what you wore.
You
I
wore
would
It was
never-
like a long sleeve
I wore a
beige
long sleeve
top,
top.
Camo shorts.
And then
Asics.
Yeah, it was calm.
yeah, that was so mid.
That was calm. Like, it just works, innit?
Nah, it was mid, bro.
It depends.
Like, I would never wear that again.
That's how you know he's gonna do something.
Outlandish.
Holy moly!
Outlandish.
Shush! Shut up!
Oh my
What?
god.
Shut up!
What notification has he just
Oh my god! Shut up!
I don't know.
Oh god.
Tottenham Hotspurs, you won the Europa League. I almost forgot.
Well, you didn't have to bring
Because
it up
we
now.
started on such a serious thing, I just forgot that I had to grill you niggas.
You didn't have to bring it up now.
Yo, shut up!
Oh my days. You know your finals next
Shush,
week.
man!
Your finals next
Shush, man!
Finals next week.
Shush, man!
Because if you lose that, it's worse. I'm just saying.
I said if I lose that,
I'm just saying.
you
Chelsea
finished
loses
17th.
Okay.
You finished 16th.
Wait.
You suck.
Can we finish 15th if we win the last game?
Oh, 15th.
Potentially.
We got to look at. We got to look at. You know, how can we solve this problem? No, can't lie.
You guys suck.
That was bad.
And they dismantled you.
They didn't dismantle.
Then no,
us.
that's
You
cap.
guys had nothing for them.
They had
yeah, that's
nothing.
You had
true.
nothing for
They
them.
had nothing for us.
No. It was just
If
a middle.
Son was back in prime,
Yeah.
that's 2-0.
Yeah, but he wasn't.
Them man offered way more than you guys. You guys suck.
Nah, they did the.
we
You
do.
guys really suck.
They did
do,
the.
but
You suck cheeks.
Okay.
pause.
No. United suck cheeks. Red Devils. God forbid.
No, but
Shush, man, I'm talking.
you know what it is? It's a tough
Shush,
situation.
man, I'm
It's a
talking.
tough situation to be.
Shush.
You get what I mean? There's ups and
I'm not
downs in
letting you
football
talk.
clubs. You know what I mean?
You suck.
We'll get back to the top one day, man. That's all I can say.
Yeah.
Just drown myself in buzz.
No, you ain't. No, you ain't. Look how I'm looking at you, bro. I have to turn and face you, bro, because you suck. I have to let you guys know.
Okay.
These guys even locked me out the Instagram.
Factually.
I couldn't even post.
What did you think I was gonna do? Allow you to clown me on our flipping platform? Bro?
I couldn't even post what I was gonna do.
What are you gonna do?
So now I'm gonna post it now.
You're not in, are you?
I'm talking about this YouTube video.
Oh right. Okay. I was gonna say we're gonna do both. I was thinking
No, I'm chatting. I ain't got the time to edit all that.
that was.
No, I'm chatting. I'm out.
That was.
But no, that was the best hate watch of my life.
It's a dark day still. It's a dark day.
That was the
Can't
best.
even lie.
That was the best hate watch of my life.
Oh, what time?
And now we're hearing stuff about you lost so much bread, you're in debt, you owe
already in
300
debt.
M's.
Wait, that was all known before
You've
the
got
final.
to sell Garnacho.
If I didn't know that.
You got to sell
You
Garnacho.
didn't know that?
300 mil.
The 300 mil, that was the information to
I
me.
didn't
That
know
was
that.
known. That's why we
Garnacho
had
you have to
win.
sell. Maino you have to sell. Rasmus Højlund you wanted to sell. Rashford you got to sell. You've got to make at least 200 M's from sales.
You know what? Yeah, I last night was a very was last night the game. Wasn't
Yeah.
it? Yeah. Very very dark time.
You've forgotten the alcohol's already consumed the whole man.
Very very dark evening. But I woke up this morning. I was like, you know what? Maybe this is a blessing in disguise.
Oh.
Because I think this is what United's been needing since Fergie left. Just a complete restart. Just a complete restart. We've got debt. We have to clear players. Get all the players out that don't want to be here. I'm hearing like even Bruno. Like if you saw his reaction yesterday, like bro, he's happy to go.
But he played rubbish.
Yeah, he did. He played rubbish.
He
but
played
like,
rubbish.
Saudi
everyone
offering.
did.
Yeah, everyone did. Saudi offering like 120 mil for him.
I had 200 M's.
Did they actually offer that?
Yeah, that's a very real. Yeah, that's a very real offer. So like, do you know what I'm saying? And he even said like, bro, like he knows
need
that.
the bread,
yeah,
sell me, bro.
he knows United need the bread, and it's like a finger. He knows that he can give us that bread. Like, bro, it is what it is. It was just.
done.
See,
was
the
just very
conversation that I've been having with myself in my head is Ruben Amorim, man.
He made mistakes yesterday. He
did.
He made mistakes.
You were 1-0 down. He made his first sub in the 71st minute.
That was a mistake. But him starting Mount, I don't know if Mount has his.
I told you what that would
Started
happen.
instead. Mainly.
Garnacho had to start.
Oh, okay.
I saw
Garnacho had
him
to
starting
start.
Mount from a mile away. He loves Mount too much.
No,
bro.
but
He's been saying
Garnacho had to start. I don't care who else. Garnacho had to start.
I feel like maybe it's recency bias, but Garnacho didn't play well in the semi-final.
Irrelevant.
That's probably why.
It's irrelevant in terms. If you look up our threats, who are our most threatening players? Garnacho's
And Garnacho is more effective off the bench, by the way. So
yeah,
I can
but
kinda
I'm
hear
not gonna
that.
lie to you. Ahmad shocked me. I think he was one of your best players on the pitch.
he was in
He
the
was
first
the only one
half.
trying to make things happen.
He was in the
Yeah.
first. In the second half,
First half.
Yeah,
first half.
That guy was scary.
he
I'll
was
keep
trying.
that
He was doing.
I
stuff.
thought he even
Yeah,
scored.
was.
And you still fucking lost.
Nice, thanks.
No, but you
Still
could
lost.
You could eat like, bro.
Losers!
You could even
Losers!
the lineup. The lineup didn't even make sense because even with Ahmad playing in the 10, like Every time he was trying to do something dangerous, where was he coming from?
I don't know, but you lost.
Okay. Let's not even.
I don't know, but you lost. You gave Tottenham Hotspurs their first European trophy.
It didn't even feel real last night.
No, but hear what I'm saying though. I'm not even trying to sound.
Okay, let me hear you.
No. But like Arsenal fans are celebrating, but this is not good news for them.
No, it's not.
Slightest.
Oh, it's not at all.
This is terrible news for Arsenal fans.
Oh no, it's not at all.
You can laugh, but you shouldn't.
You shouldn't be laughing.
I'm just saying.
You shouldn't be laughing.
Like,
one, I'll be honest. I'm saying it with my chest. They had a better season than you. I'm saying
who Tottenham?
100%. They had a better season than Arsenal. 100%.
Oh wait, Tottenham than Arsenal?
Yes, 100%.
No, they didn't.
Yes, they did.
They achieved.
They did. They got a trophy, bro.
They achieved.
What do you play football for? For trophies, bro.
They achieved the same thing and more. They got Champions League and they got a European
and they got a
trophy.
European League. Exactly, bro. Like you can't even
So
say
you
that.
would have preferred to
What
be a
would you
Tottenham
pick
fan.
nowadays? What would you pick nowadays for your club? What would you have picked? To finish second and get UCL, no trophy, or finish 17th and you get a European trophy?
Arsenal. Come on, man. Look at the trajectory. Where do you think Spurs are going next year?
Doesn't matter, bro. We're now in the
cares
UCL.
about the trajectory?
And they're
Now
going to crash out in the group stage. Let's be real. They're not doing anything.
We don't know that.
Their manager's probably getting sacked. Really?
Maybe, but we don't know if they're crashing out, bro. And let's be honest, they had a lot of injuries this season.
They did.
Okay, if Maddison played, if Kulu played, if who else is injured,
Bergwijn.
he wouldn't have started. If those two players,
Started.
Bergwijn,
Yeah, he
over
was-
who? Bentancur's fit.
Over Sarr. He was starting before you got injured.
But Sarr, okay,
He was starting
neither here nor
before.
there.
Just
Fair
like
enough.
if those players were playing, that
Again,
scoreline could
those
have
two
been a
players
lot
are not
worse.
winning them anything substantial, bro.
But I'll be honest, I'm in this for trophies, bro.
No, as we all are, but I'd definitely pick Arsenal for Tottenham, bro. And I hate Arsenal with a lot.
No, that's crazy. That's crazy. In fact, let me not say it's crazy. That's your opinion.
Well, yeah, exactly.
I'm for sure picking Tottenham.
But
A European trophy. Arsenal's not even won that, bro. What are
They
we
haven't. They
What are
haven't.
we talking about right now? Of course, Arsenal fans should pick the trophy, bro.
No, you're saying Arsenal fans should prefer to be in Tottenham's position?
Yes.
Nah.
What? Nah. They literally get the same thing.
Like I have my agenda, but they were in the semi-final, bro. Like, look at the
You
trajectory.
lost,
Look at
but you lost.
obviously they lost, but look at the trajectory. Next
What's the
season,
trajectory?
you could say, okay, they lost the league. They
That's
slipped.
not even true. Because Tottenham finished in the final, got to the finals of UCL.
Yeah,
They lost. And where did trajectory get them? They're now 17.
they went down exactly.
It could be the same thing for
No,
Arsenal.
but it's not the same for Arsenal, though, man.
Why not?
Because everyone knew, even though Tottenham got to the final that year, they weren't going to win the league next year. They weren't even that good of a team. It was Kane and Son. It was Kane and Son. That was it.
but I mean,
and Lucas Moura.
They should have built off that, but they didn't.
But they've got a better manager and a better team.
Who?
Arsenal, as of right now, in comparison to Spurs that year.
Yeah, but
Like, I don't even rate. Okay, I rate Arsenal. They're good, but let's be real, man.
I don't really rate them like that.
The future is looking more bright for Arsenal
rate them like that.
than it was for Tottenham back then. 100, man.
But anyways, that's the football talk.
That's the football
segment.
talk. The girls are gonna skip that. You get me? But whatever.
Nah, if you see the way I troll these clowns,
I'm gonna put a timestamp. You know what I
put
mean?
it back. You know what I mean? Put it back. But anyways, I was, doing my daily scrolls on Twitter today, and same trending thing. Natalie B Fitness. Gym prices, 120 quid. G Spot.
Yeah, sorry. Okay.
Wait, what'd you say?
Yeah. No, you know what? I didn't.
You say G Sport?
120 pounds. Her membership's 100.
Is that relevant context? G Sport. What is that?
What is
Why do you
G-
say
why
that?
are you saying
That's
that
the
G
name of the
Sport?
gym.
Oh right. Okay.
It's
fair
called
enough.
G Sport.
I didn't know that.
Yes, bro.
I'm gonna check that. He's trolling.
I think that's
I don't think he. Okay. I'm
on
checking.
God it is, bro. What you guys?
It's called G Sport.
The G Spot. Yes.
Okay, you should have said
enough.
that. You should have.
I
You
said
should have
the
said
G-Spot.
no. You
You
didn't.
said G Sport.
Man said
No,
120
I
pound.
didn't.
G Sport.
Yeah.
What?
No, I didn't.
You know exactly what he was doing with that delivery as well.
On God, you lot are gonna watch this back.
Okay.
On God, I literally said the G Spot.
But anyway, yeah.
120 quid.
She broke it down. She said, "Cool, it's £4 a day."
No, that £4 a day is crap. That was just nonsense.
But she was saying, "Okay, find me a
It
gym in
wasn't her that
London."
said that either.
Was it not? Oh yeah, it was another girl. To be fair, she was saying, "Oh, find me another gym in London that you can find of this stature that has this sort of facilities for the same price or cheaper."
No, I think that video is just a bunch of rubbish.
But I mean,
breaking
how much is-
down the price, like that don't make sense, bro. Like no one said that her gym price.
was too expensive.
No, they are, but no one said her gym, like going for one day to her gym will be £4. She just broke down 120.
Oh, so
like,
she basically
30.
tried to make it seem like
Yeah,
it's cheaper
but
than
that's
it is.
not how it works. Like a day pass is not the same as how much
was even
it-
thinking pure
the monthly
gym-
price is per day. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
But,
like no one's. The
one
majority of
goes
people aren't going to
every
go for a day pass.
yeah, and even if you
no.
do want to go to a day pass, it's not going to be £4. I can assure you.
Yeah, it'll be more 100.
Well, I didn't get that point, but regardless, I'll be honest with you guys, yeah. It's just a mindset thing, in my opinion. Because I started off paying like 16. How much is Pure Gym?
20?
Offset.
25?
No.
Off peak.
Off peak. Sorry, massive offset.
So if there's more in London.
Yeah, but like when I was paying it here off peak at Pure Gym, I'm sure it was like £15 or something.
Oh, off peak, yeah, less than 20.
You know what I mean? Then I transitioned to a bodybuilding gym, which is now £55. £55 is crazy. Would be crazy for a lot of people.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But it's like, my gym has a sauna. My gym has all the machines you need. My gym has all the treadmills you need, all the stairmasters. It has everything. And on top of that, it has a lot of like people that you can look up to, and you know all that stuff. Mm-hmm. I'm paying for what it's worth. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like with the G Spot now, she's got not only the gym like factor, but there's still stuff like she was talking about. There's a therapist or something like that she's got in there. There's someone that bro. There's a therapist that's gonna be there. There's self-defense classes going on. Like you're paying for what's being provided, in my opinion, and what's being provided is a safe haven for women. Mm-hmm. Do you know what I mean? You don't get that anywhere else in any other gym.
You do, but yeah, there's women only gyms out there. But, yeah.
All right, but to this.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't seen her facilities. I assume, yeah.
No, I'm not gonna lie. It looks good.
Yeah,
like,
fair.
If I was a girl, I might not pay the 120, but I may not be her target audience. Because 120 to me is steep. I'm not saying the price ain't high.
Yeah, look, how much is David Lloyd's?
More.
I don't know.
More than 120.
I heard like 250.
Yes, bro. The David Lloyd's is not cheap still.
Yeah, I
inquired, bro.
I inquired.
£2, I can't lie.
Yeah, but like, do you know what I mean? There's people that pay £2 for David Lloyd's, but obviously there's more amenities there. That's their point.
Yeah.
And it's a renowned gym, though.
But why does it matter if it's renowned?
Because the brand matters. The brand matters,
you have to work your way. I think you have to work your way up to that type of price.
Because David Lloyd's didn't start out charging that price.
Like
I personally don't think she has to. I think she's got a well-established brand right now.
She is the brand,
and it's well-established, bro.
But
like this has been ongoing project for years, bro.
Yeah.
I think she as a personal brand is established, but her gym brand isn't necessarily established. Because not many people have been there and have said, "Oh yeah, cool, this is a great gym." Da 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 da. Do you see what I'm saying? But it could get there.
Like, do you know what I'm saying? You know, with gyms, like they do like the whole luring, like first month is something.
No, she's doing that though.
What is it? 120.
It's not for us to know, big bro. It's not for us.
Okay.
Buy women.
No, I'm joking, but no, she actually has like first 50 girls get discount on something.
Nice.
So,
nice.
And bro, you gotta remember, yeah, like in this day and age, yeah, not everything's for everyone. So, I think her wait list had like 7,000 people.
What?
Yes. Her wait list had like, I might be chatting. 7,000.
7,000. Where's the gym?
Somewhere in London, I don't know. I was gonna say
7K.
I might be chatting. Fact check me in the comments, innit? But it was something dumb.
Yeah.
And for the size of that gym, she probably only needs like 300 to 500 members.
So
if 10% of that wait list sign up, she's sold out.
Clearing out, yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like this £120 filters out so many people that will never pay those prices. Mm-hmm. And that's just not her audience. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like, I personally don't get that outrage. If you don't want to go, just don't go. Mm-hmm. It's as simple as that. There's a lot of people that won't pay £50 for a gym. That's fine. Go to Pure Gym. But there's a difference between Pure Gym and the gym I go to, for example.
You get what you pay for.
You get what you pay for. In Pure Gym, like people are talking about there's only 2 Stairmasters. A lot of Pure Gyms have 2 Stairmasters. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I think mine had like 3. Yeah.
See what I mean? It's like...
Wait, what has 2 Stairmasters? Her gym?
Her gym has 2 Stairmasters. But a lot of Pure Gyms have only 2 Stairmasters.
Yeah, so why is it more expensive then?
I can't argue the points that she wants. If she wants to argue her points, she can.
Yeah.
I'm not here to argue that.
No, because when I think of like high gym prices, like the more expensive a gym, I equate that to a smaller amount of waiting time for what I want to do.
Yes.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like if you go to a gym that's cheap, you can expect like one set of weights. They're like, there's only one set of 10s, there's only one set of 15s, there's only one, like 2 Stairmasters, or you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If the gym's charging 120, I want to see a thing where like I don't have to wait for any machine because there should be 3 of each minimum.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say?
Yes,
also depends on the time you go.
Yeah, like if you're going at peak times,
all gyms have peak times.
Because I go at peak times and I'm still waiting, but like I never wait for like Stairmaster or treadmill. I'll be honest.
That's true.
But that's because my gym actually has like, I'll be honest, like maybe 6 Stairmasters.
Yeah, there we go.
Then that's, bro, I think I was like 20 treadmills, bro.
20?
Bro, this gym has too many stuff.
20? Actually,
yeah, but like,
I think mine has.
Yeah, it has. Yeah, 20 is a drag. I'm stretching it, but
there's a lot though, isn't it?
There's a lot. I mean, you don't need to wait for no treadmill in that gym.
I haven't really seen the facilities that her gym has though.
No, bro, I haven't seen the facilities. I mean, I haven't seen like everything it's got, but I definitely saw a video of it, and I'm like, I'm sure I even saved it.
But for 120, it's not in Central, is it?
I don't know where it is. I don't think it's in Central though.
For 120, I'd assume it'd have, a few facilities that the standard gym doesn't have. For example, the saunas.
No, I don't have a sauna.
I swear.
I don't have a sauna. I don't have a swimming pool. Like, there's a lot of things that people are saying like, "Raw, how can you charge this price when you don't have X, Y, Z?"
I'd like to see what it does have though.
Don't think it will be, Ollie.
Fez.
Don't think it will be. It's not for us.
I'm not the target audience, to be fair.
Not us. It's not for us.
120? I mean, 120 a month. Maybe she's, I don't know. She's targeting, the corporate women.
But then again, though, I would want my girl to go to the sort of gym. It's cute.
You want her to go there because it's cute?
It's a cute gym, man. Like, it looks good. Like, my gym don't look like this nice. Mine is just rough and cold.
Yeah, that's because girls have that eye for detail, that aesthetic.
Yeah, so that's what they're saying. They have 2 treadmills, 2 Stairmasters. Fair enough. That's a bit small. But then again, there could be more upstairs. We never know. What I can see from the video is this. But regardless, my only point is there's too much outrage for people that weren't even going to go.
Yeah. I feel like anyone, like the people on the wait list, I don't think they're the people complaining.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
And even if you are, it's like...
That doesn't make sense.
No, it makes sense.
If you're on the wait list and you're complaining?
Yeah, because the £120 is still high.
Okay.
Like, I'm not here to say £120 is not high. £120 for a gym is high. That's the bottom line. But if you feel like it's worth it, then you'll go. If you don't feel like £120 is worth it, don't go. But the another thing I didn't really get is why people are saying, oh yeah, you can pay £120 for hair install, but you can't pay £120 for gym. They're 2 different things. They serve 2 different purposes. I don't really get the point there.
Hair install's 120. I was just like,
well,
120.
I don't know, but
can't like that. Maintenance is not cheap, boy. Flipping heck.
Dude, girls maintenance.
Yeah, like my friend was we were talking about holiday, like the preparation girls go through for holidays. I was saying like 3 bills hair, 60 nails.
I heard girls do bare jobs
install,
as well. They'll work 2 jobs and all that for holiday prep.
I don't know, but I guess we're always gonna spend more on the flight and the hotel. Flight will be the same maybe, but hotel, because they share rooms, we don't.
Yeah.
So the hotel is always gonna be more for us. I'm not gonna lie.
No, people still ask me, why do we not share rooms?
I've received the exact same question like 2 days ago. I was thinking, is it not self-explanatory?
I'm like, what are you talking about? Why would I share a room with another grown man?
No, that narrative is a little bit misleading. No. It can run, yeah, but not at this age.
Why is it misleading?
If we were 18, because it can happen, bro. It can happen. Like if we were 18, for example, I don't know, 18 going Napa, bro. Bare of these kids that go to Napa after their A-levels, they're sharing rooms, bro. They can't afford to get separate rooms. In that setting, fair enough, it works.
No, but like if we're going Napa, we'll try and get Airbnb. Like
now.
No, back then.
At
bro.
A-level age.
Yes, bro. Like when guys went to Portugal for Afro Nation back then, guys got Airbnb and they all got their own rooms.
Okay, first.
Like
it depends, innit? But
like, not to be funny, but like a lot of guys are going on holidays.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
for scoring points.
Yeah. So
it's like
it can still work though if you're sharing rooms though.
I hear you, but like
at that age,
fair. But like right now, why would I do that?
Yeah, right now.
In reality, you're actually only gonna save like a couple. Like £50 to £100 max.
It depends where you're going though. Like if you're going to like Miami, then the difference between sharing and
Miami, I wouldn't get a hotel. I'd get an Airbnb.
Airbnb, yeah, you could.
I mean, and the Airbnb, I'm not sharing a room.
Wow, I'm not. Why would I?
Why would I do that? Like for me, it just doesn't make sense.
Or Dubai, anywhere, trips,
like bro, like when we went to Sweden,
yeah,
I was first day I was showing my guy. I showed him.
Was it Sweden? Or was it Berlin?
Berlin.
Yeah, I was gonna say you weren't sharing it.
Yeah.
Berlin. Oh yeah, so I was sharing it.
Yeah, Berlin.
Bro, first night he moved out, bro.
I don't blame him.
Like, it just made sense.
Yeah.
But then again, they shagged us. Like, they're giving us beds out together, and then like the whole thing was just messed up.
It doesn't like imagine when we went to Dubai, we had rooms that we shared. It just wouldn't have worked. It's a whole different trip.
What do you mean by that?
What do I mean by what?
That it wouldn't work.
It wouldn't have worked. We all like our personal space. We're men.
There we go. Fair enough.
Right.
I just want you to clear that up.
Of course, clarity is important. Yeah. Why wouldn't I want my own space? Like, you know what I mean? Because, there were days where we didn't see each other from, I don't know, the night before till like 6 p.m. the next day.
Bro.
Everyone's just doing their own thing in their own room.
Like,
that's bad though. I can't lie. On holiday, that's bad still.
You think?
Yeah.
No, but the thing is, you're making it seem like we were just avoiding each other.
We were. We were. Yeah,
we were sleeping, bro.
Yeah, but that's bad.
Like, I was sleeping, waking up at like 3 p.m., bro. And that's because the heat as well as going out till late.
Yeah.
You could.
Yeah. But I mean, we should have done better. There's no way, like if we go on another 7-day trip to Dubai, there's no reason to go to bed at 5 a.m. and wake up at 4.
I'll be honest with you. Any other holiday I've gone from today, I'm never paying for breakfast.
Yeah, I can't lie.
Why?
Well, it depends what the holiday's for.
Bro.
Dubai we booked holiday for...
Oh, that's because of what you guys are waking up late.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear that.
Like we had breakfast for 7 days. I went to breakfast once, bro.
No, but the thing, would you not just go for wake up, go for breakfast, and then come back and sleep?
I can't do that.
I mean, it sounds logical, but we just didn't do that.
I think I always have to go to a hotel that serves breakfast and get breakfast.
No, because think about it. If you've been blasting and then you drive back to the hotel, bro, you just want to go to bed. Yeah,
but bro, like, that's... You know what I mean? You pay... It's food just provided for you right there in the hotel. You don't have to go out and find food. Fam.
Bro, I'll be honest. One thing in Dubai, the food is cheap. So man's ordering food.
It's true. Yeah,
I did that app. Oh my God. What's it called? What's it called? Shout out to that app.
Kareem. Beautiful app.
Beautiful.
What was it? It's like Just Eat or something?
Literally.
Basically. But and it's like no delivery fee, bro.
No fairs.
It's mad.
But even when I went to Amsterdam, bro, I didn't have a breakfast, bro. Just went to brunch spots.
But that's different though, because in Amsterdam, you're supposed to go like coffee shops and that.
Coffee shops is different though.
But
it's not brunch.
Okay, but bro, you're supposed to go out and eat. You're supposed to go out and try the food there. Oh, you didn't go to coffee shops.
You see me went to coffee shops.
Oh, you didn't go to coffee shops.
No.
Okay.
That's not for me.
Okay.
I'm not the target audience.
Okay.
I'm not the target.
I'm a flipping athlete, bro.
Okay.
What about the red light districts, bro?
I actually went through there after Usher show.
What was it saying?
It was weird.
Did it live up to the hype?
What does that mean?
Like, was it as lit as everyone says?
I don't think people say the red light district's lit, bro.
Oh, don't they?
I don't think so.
I mean, there's multiple red light districts. You know what I mean? It's the general consensus for red light districts. You know, they're dotted around Europe, so I've heard.
I don't know.
Oh, yeah. It's TikTok. You know what I mean? It's crazy over there.
Yeah, but it weren't nothing crazy. Just it's a bit weird.
The thing is, though, if we get like Airbnb, I don't know, let's say we go Mexico, Airbnb, bro, what? So no one's eating for breakfast unless we get a flipping private chef. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, private chef.
But for how many days? It might be cheaper out there, to be fair.
Just got to find the price.
Might be cheaper out there. I don't know.
If you're doing a B&B,
yeah,
you have to cook your own food, man.
Like no one's doing that.
Certain places offer Airbnb. I mean, chefs, bro.
Some, yeah.
I'm sure when we looked at Mexico,
yeah, I remember still. Bro, no one's cooking.
First thing, I ain't cooking. Second thing is, I'm just not eating breakfast, bro. I can go to lunch, but I'm not eating breakfast if I don't wake up until like 12 p.m., bro.
We barely cook in England. Would you fly to Mexico to start cooking? You wouldn't. You wouldn't, bro.
Man would start banning oven food, bro.
Like?
No, man. I'd go out and get breakfast if worst case scenario.
In Mexico?
Yeah.
Realistically, you would have been partying the night before, so you're not even going to wake up in time, really. Because you'll get back at like 5 a.m.
Yeah.
So let's now give, 8 hours minimum.
Yeah.
You wake up at like 2, 1. You're not eating, bro.
No, I'll
breakfast.
go. No, bro. I like my breakfast on holiday, bro.
So you'd wake up in the morning?
Yes. I'll wake up.
You're better than me.
I would actually wake up and
I know myself.
I feel like breakfast is definitely like the one thing I have to eat during. If I'm on holiday, that's the one thing I have to eat during the day.
I hear it because there's a lot of drinking.
Yeah.
Berlin, the only reason I ate breakfast was because we came back and stayed awake.
Yeah.
Most nights. I think I only did it for one night. Then I ate breakfast twice, actually.
But we had that Burger King next door.
Bro.
And that got abused, bro. Abused.
If there's food nearby, miss me for breakfast, I'll be honest. I've wasted so much bread paying for breakfast and not eating it.
Yeah.
And I don't regret it.
Yeah. It only really makes sense if you're with your girl, really. And that has to be at a specific location.
Paying for breakfast?
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah. But that's because, she might want it, you might be asleep, that kind of thing. But overall, Mandem holiday, breakfast, nah, man.
Any holiday, I'm just setting my alarm for 11 a.m. and then
That's
I'm just
even
gonna find somewhere to eat. I'm not waking up bro. They do it on purpose as well.
I was in the time
Setting breakfast for like 8 to 10 or something. Like.
8 to 10
but
to
most
5.
hotels don't have like. It's not for people that our age, it's for everyone, isn't it?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, like people that don't stay out late.
It's a joke, bro.
It's true still.
Yeah,
It's a bloody joke.
no, I love hotel breakfast, man.
I hate it, bro.
I love it.
To be fair, one reason why I'm motivated to try junk food, like the McDonald's, the KFCs, the Burger Kings abroad, is so I can compare it to the UK. Like McDonald's in Dubs is way better than McDonald's.
UK is the worst McDonald's.
Way better.
I think everywhere is better than the UK McDonald's.
Yeah. Sweden, did you try it?
There was even McDonald's there.
I haven't got a clue.
Do you try any sort of fast
We
food?
tried what was that place?
What, McDonald's?
I don't eat. Okay, let me not say I don't eat it, but I'm on a diet.
Okay.
Nah, I'm trying to reduce my sugar. Not trying to. I've been reducing my sugar intake. I'll be honest.
No, I'm hearing you.
I'll be honest,
You're
guys.
hearing him.
No,
If he says he is.
I promise you, bro. I've not even eaten you know me. I eat biscuits. I eat sweets.
Yeah, pancakes, a lot of it, creams, Caspers.
All okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm lying.
I've cut it all out, bro.
All
Everything, bro. Like I'm not even drinking juice, bro.
stretch.
I swear down, bro.
As in, like, why you not
my
drinking
carton drink that I like is the something pineapple and coconut. I can't remember the brand. Sun Exotic maybe or something like that. Bro, the carton has like 40 grams of sugar in it. You know, like us men should be taking maximum 25 grams.
Yeah.
40 grams of
And I'm
sugar.
trying to shred, bro. So I'm even trying to do below 10.
grams.
10 to 15. Let me say 15, but like 10, bro.
You can eat fruit, I guess.
Bro, like, man's just not... Like, I'm even buying food now to eat just so I can put on a bit more size before summer really starts. Bro, man's not... I'm off the sugar thing, bro. Like, I don't put no sugar in my oats. Nothing, bro.
No sugar in the oats.
That's
Bro.
dead.
And it's not bad, you know.
I would
Just have
have
it with a
something
banana.
else.
There's a bit of sweetness there.
I would
Just
have
slap some
something
like
else.
strawberries in it, I guess.
Oh yeah, or honey.
Or
Actually,
honey, yeah, exactly.
Or honey, because it's
natural
not like
honey.
an added sugar. It's a natural.
If it's the natural honey,
Yeah.
most of these honeys are just not real honey. It's just sugar, yeah.
And that's why I'm just not on. I definitely got bit by something. But that's why it's like I'm not on the sugar thing no more. At least for
I
the
hear
next
it,
2-3
so.
weeks.
That's because he was on a craze.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was on a mad
for like a
craze.
sustained
And
period.
I didn't realize how bad it was. Like,
Yeah.
like my man would tell me, "Yo, you need sugar, bro," and I'm like, "Chill out, bro."
I'm sure there was one day he was
Rather
at
than
Blue
mad
Wall. I
thing,
think he went to get,
I did a mad.
it must have been pancakes.
Yeah. Shout out Bills.
Bills. He went there, he left. I think he went back.
No, man.
No, because you snapped it twice in the space of like an hour.
I went the next day.
Okay, maybe it was the next day. But you went to like 2 spots before going home in one day, though. I remember.
100%.
That.
I remember.
I think it was like Bills, then like Caspers. I was thinking, brother.
No, it wasn't. It
brother.
wasn't. I think it was like you went KFC and then creams or something like that.
Oh
It was
yes.
KFC and creams.
Yes,
I was
it was
thinking,
in my yard. I literally went to go pick up. I went to go buy Casper's. Then I was like, "Yo, let this be the dessert. Let me at least go and buy a main." So I bought KFC and I bought 2 meals at KFC. Then I had the Casper's as well.
What
and
meals?
I didn't finish anything, bro.
Oh, yeah, that's bad.
No, I might have finished the Casper's. Might be. Nah, I don't know. Something didn't get finished.
I have that same. I don't know if it's an addiction, but I have to have something sweet after I eat a meal.
Yeah, I hear
I
it.
don't have that.
I have it still. I don't know where I developed it from.
I don't have it, but it's school. School trains you to have dinner. Then
Yeah,
Lunch,
those
then
what
dessert.
are those cakes called? Sprinkle cakes. They used to serve in the corner of the dinner tray. Oh man,
I'm just off it, bro. Like I'm trying to lose as much fat. I don't need to be the leanest, but at least let me try,
that's why you go on a Stairmaster, innit?
bro. My cardio is.
How long do you do on a Stairmaster though?
I don't do Stairmaster no more. It's not for me. It's not for me.
Oh, why?
I did it twice. I did level 6, 20 minutes. Did that twice. Then the third day I was meant to do it. After 1 minute, I started breathing heavy. I was like, nah, bro. Like, just loud. Like you want to do cardio, but don't come and kill yourself, bro. Like just head on the incline treadmill, do a bit longer on that.
Yeah.
And now I don't even need to do much longer, bro. I just do the incline.
Or do you walk on it?
Yeah, I walk.
Oh.
I do walk on the incline treadmill. High incline, level like 5.5, level 6. Man's burning 260 calories in 20 minutes, bro. Man's calm with that. So
it's good to like experiment different things in the gym because you can see what's for you and what's not for you.
yeah, like the Stairmaster is just not for me. And right now with my knee thing, I don't know what's going on with my knee.
How did that even
What's wrong with your
happen?
knee?
Just
Bro,
one day
like-
I just saw a random brace. I'm thinking,
Yeah, like I've been having this ongoing knee thing for like 2-3 years.
What, does it hurt? Or
Like one day, like I was actually out doing like he's laughing at me, bro.
no, I'm laughing at him. I said, does it hurt?
No, because I don't know
No.
what's wrong with it. Do you know what I'm saying?
No,
It could be
so
stiff or something like that,
Bit
bro.
stiff, you know. Why for that?
Okay.
Okay,
Why
fine.
for that? But I was literally doing Uber. I must have stepped out my car and I put weight on my leg. It's given weight. So like then I went A&E that day actually, and they said I've tore or something like vessels I've tore or something like that. Like, all I need to do is elevate my knee for a couple of days and let it rest.
What's it called? Is it rice? Rice?
What are you talking about?
That thing we let in PE, bro. Rest, something,
Never
elevate.
That.
Never learned
Never.
that.
Hey, if you did PE, you know what I'm talking about. I think it's called rice. Rest.
You did PE GCSE?
Yeah.
Okay,
Hey,
then that's how you know,
flipping
because I
heck.
did
Yeah,
not
bro.
do that.
Yeah,
Guaranteed
I didn't
A,
do
bro.
that. But yeah, like they said that. I was like, all right, cool. Bearing in mind, I don't listen to them when they tell me this stuff. I think it's just a bunch of bollocks. But I did try and rest it a bit, but I had to drive to Leicester the next day. So not much rest that can actually be done with that.
Was it left or right leg?
It's my right knee.
Oh, so that's even the driving leg.
That's what they're driving like. But I was even driving manual by then as well.
The boy be the left leg that's moving more with.
Yeah, the right leg is like just calm.
Yeah.
You're still just resting. It's just that. But that was like three years ago. Then like every so often now, one day my knees will just go, pause. My right knee will just go, give way. And it's like serious pain, like I have to massage it. So then he's laughing.
No, I'm not
He's
laughing, man.
So then
I'm
it's calm. It's calm.
empathizing with you, man. It's a lot of pain.
It's calm.
I've
Pain.
been there. I've been there.
Get your hands off me. Get your hands off me.
God.
But then, so then after a while, it just kept doing that. I was like, nah, cool. And that was for 3 years straight. Then one time when I'm walking back from work, it was serious. I was like, yo, like, I hope her TikTok was worth it, bro. But after that now, I was like, yeah, cool, let me go GP. And they just said, yeah, either you can do X and all that. I was like, nah, what can I do? They said brace. I said, cool, I'll wear a brace. And I've been wearing it for the past couple of weeks.
I didn't even speak about when I went to Round Club last week or 2 weeks ago. Last week.
Brain
I think I saw you. I think I saw you on a TikTok. What
Yeah,
you
my
were,
boy
you were
sent-
wearing something like
Was it one a fleece?
yeah, and it had like yellow on the back.
Yeah,
I
it's the
saw you
hockey
in
fleece that I was
someone's-
wearing. Bro,
On TikTok.
I haven't been humbled like that in a long time, bro. Like,
How long do you run for? 5K?
I think when you calculate, it was about 5K, but the way they did it was interval training. So it's more intense than you can imagine. So basically what we did was warm up 2 laps of the track. What's that, 800 meters? And then they layer it. So there's the advanced group where Pricey was, intermediate, then beginner. Proud of me was not letting me go beginner group, bro. I was like, bro, I've run before, bro. I'm not doing beginner. Calm. Go intermediate. So how it works is advanced start at maybe the 300 meter line. Beginner starts at the 100 meter line, and then intermediate starts at the 200 meter line. So it starts off with 1 lap, 6-second break. I was like, 1 lap again. For some reason, on that second lap, I was like, bro, this is easy. I've blown round the track thinking this is light. 60-second break, calm. Now it's 2 laps, non-stop. I'm thinking, all right, pace yourself. Round again, breathing a bit heavier. I'm thinking, I've done this before, I did cross-country back in the day, like, I can do this. 60-second break again. 3 laps, non-stop. This is where I took my top off. I was thinking, nah, bro, nah. You're running past, like, the girls are just watching you. You're thinking, oh my God, I can't stop, bro. Breathing heavy like a dog. Oh my days. I wanted to stop, but I was thinking, nah, like,
can't do that.
And like, respectfully, like, I'm seeing people. How do I say this? I'm seeing I'm seeing smaller people than me. I get it's not to do with size, but I'm thinking, if you can do it, if you ain't stopping, there's no way I'm stopping. So I have to carry on going. So after 3 laps, another break, then 2 laps, then 2 laps, then 1 lap. Bro, I'll be real. The ache lasted about 4 days. 4 days still. I can't
and it's
lie.
voluntary, by the way.
Yeah.
That's why I can't do this.
It's mad.
I cannot volunteer. What's the word? Voluntarily go
Nah.
and start running.
No, I respect all runners, by the way. I respect all runners still.
Wait, how does that even work though? You said like you all start at different lines, and I'm assuming it's a circular track.
Yeah.
So what if you start at 300 meter line and you do 1 lap, you go to the 300 meter line again?
Yeah.
But like, isn't that the same for everyone then?
No, because everyone starts at different points. There's overtaking, by the way.
Yeah, but like you'd go back to the original point. So
Yeah.
do you get what I'm trying to say? Like,
No.
if you start at 100 meter line,
Yeah.
and you run around to the 100 meter line,
Yeah. That's 1 lap.
yeah.
Yeah.
And if you start at the 200 meter line and you run around to the 200 meter, is it not all like the length of the track is the same for everyone? Am I losing my mind?
Yeah,
about
it
the
is.
length of the
It's
track.
not about the length of the
It's
track, it's the
different points.
speed.
Oh.
Yeah, so basically the beginner group have a pacemaker.
Oh, it's because they're in front.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So the fastest group, they've got to keep up.
Yeah, okay.
You know what I mean? You can't
okay.
take your time.
Makes sense.
You know what I
makes
mean?
sense,
Beginner group,
okay.
some man are walking. Yeah. It's not really serious. Intermediate and advanced, you get me? You got to keep up, bro.
Makes sense. Makes
So
sense.
it's tough.
Actually,
Still.
must be a really
Bro, I can't lie. He does his
what
thing
group
still.
is he in?
Advanced, innit?
Is it?
Yeah.
And he was doing his thing.
He was doing this. He was towards the back. Don't get twisted. Nah, I'm joking.
Oh my God, clip that.
No, but he was doing his thing. He's a runner still. I can't lie.
Nah, bro, I'm so
pause.
unfit, man.
What?
Yuck.
Nah, kind of running, bro.
Bro, I ran for the bus today. I'm telling you, it was the smallest jog. And when I stopped, I missed the bus, by the way. It was the smallest jog.
How
yeah.
you can't run a miss? You can't run a
It was
miss.
the smallest jog. And I was like, why is my heart beating this?
That's realization.
I said, yo,
What's happening?
I might actually be really unfit.
Nah,
you
bro.
know?
You know, sometimes I'm just walking up the stairs, bro. I walked
Bro.
up the stairs at work today. My whole, I said, whoa,
Yo.
Deep breath still. You have to swallow it.
I'm like, yo,
Yeah.
No, you do though. You do though. You have to swallow it. And just, carry on.
it dukes, man. What are you talking
Oh,
about, bro?
nah.
Nah, that. I said, this ain't right, bro. Like, man, I don't know what's going on with me. Like, I just said, yo.
Even the stairs out there, bro.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's a lot of stairs to be
No,
fair.
there's not a lot of stairs, but
that
I'm
one-
used to it.
Yeah,
I'm used to it
that one
now.
I'm used to it now, yeah.
But
Like,
Before
yeah,
I was
compared to when we
yo.
first did it. Like, you know, I always compare it to like when we have guests, like when Thelma and that one, like, bro, when Thelma was coming up the stairs, bro, I swear now.
I think she took a break.
Bro, she did. She
I think she took a break,
bro. I was like,
Bro,
yeah,
man,
I've got
don't
used to
have
this.
this,
I'm going used to this still.
No, those
man.
stairs are a lot, though. Those stairs are a lot. I always feel for guests when they see it.
Yeah.
What?
Now this whole new system, you can't even get the elevator, bro.
Yeah.
But we shouldn't even be trying to get the elevator though. When you think about it.
Like, bro, like,
The stairs is minor, man.
No, but I hear it now.
Now
I'm
The stairs
used
is
to it.
minor, yeah.
When we first started coming here, bro.
Yeah, it was. It was.
mad.
I was like, yo, when is this thing ending, bro?
But now you don't even think about it. But,
Imagine if I never clocked his mic was low, bro.
I mean, they would have heard him, but it should have been a bit faint. I
Bro,
guess.
I just think this gonna be a mad one for them at the
You
start.
think?
Yeah.
Can you not? You can like boost it though. Can you not? I like
How
it.
much effect would that have? The massive
do.
boosted.
Like,
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you can. Like, you can. You've
do.
done that before.
It dukes. Bro, I'm not editing nothing, bro. Plus, they only send me the audio in one file. They don't send me individually. I can get individually, but I just choose not to.
Oh yeah, so if he boosts you, that means he boosts everyone.
Yeah, and then it's just gonna overpower you.
Yeah, fair enough. No, I need to get back in the gym, man, and start being fit.
No,
again,
you've been
bro.
saying that. No, we have to have a conversation about this. You've been saying this for about 2 years. Bro.
something, but no, not 2 years, but wow, it's not 2 years.
When was the
but
last time you went to the gym? Consistently.
Sure,
Right.
Maybe like,
In this studio?
no, yeah, I've been in the studio
Consistently.
Yeah.
What's consistent though? Not a week. I mean like a couple months at least.
Yeah. Maybe I'd say maybe like September
September what?
What?
last year, August, September. Yeah,
What?
August, September.
How heavy are you right now?
Huh?
How heavy are you right now?
I would guess maybe like 85.
Okay.
Maybe like 85.
I thought you were gonna say higher.
I thought you were gonna say lower.
Nah.
No, because you're probably eating, innit?
Yeah, like I eat like crap right now.
Yeah, see? See?
Right, that is so bad. It needs to
It just
change.
builds. It just sits there.
Nah, but stuff always gets in the way, man. Stuff always gets in the way of me going to gym. I was ill recently, bro. Let me tell you, yeah. You know, any time I've ever said I was ill, I wasn't ill. This last time I was like, I had the flu, bro.
Yeah.
The flu is the flu is different. To
You try to say
ill.
I gave it to him. I said I've been ill once this year. I've been ill once.
So you're the one that's getting
It's
ill
you, bro.
serially then.
No.
It's you.
The other
It
times
is.
it's just sniffle. Like with me, if I wake up in the morning, I'm sniffling my nose. That's how it's gonna be for the rest of the day. But I'm not ill. I just have a sensitive nose or something like that. But I was ill, bro.
I saw a TikTok, and the guy was talking about the comparison between when girls get ill and when we get ill is different. Like when we get ill, it's like it's attempted murder, bro.
Yeah. No, yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's a fact, bro. Like I'm not trying to take away from when girls get ill because they go through a lot.
I don't
with their
see
bodies,
girls
innit?
ill, you know.
No,
Girl-
I do.
I don't see girls having a flu.
No, but
Yeah.
it's balanced though because they have their time of the month, innit? So
No. I'm not saying that they don't get ill.
But you
I'm
just
saying,
you
you don't see it
them.
visibly, innit?
I've never seen a
Oh,
girl
yeah.
I have a cold.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah,
what?
yeah, it's true.
Like if they say they have a cold, I promise that thing lasts like 1 or 2 days, bro.
Yeah,
My thing lasts 6-7 days, bro.
Bro.
bad,
bro.
And when I'm ill, yo,
bro.
Bro, I'm still feeling it.
from that time.
I'm still feeling
What?
it, bro. Yeah.
No, since I've been on the vitamins,
Yeah, that should strengthen you.
I've been
innit?
sweet still. This whole year, like I got one cold and I don't even know where it came from.
I think it was the wedding. The wedding and then
Maybe someone gave it to you. Innit?
yeah, and then we went
I
freaking
was ill the day after the wedding as well.
We went wedding and then we went to Slow Jams on the Sunday.
Yeah,
You were
because
ill
you
after
guys
that.
stayed. Because you guys stayed there.
Bro,
You
yeah,
stayed there.
In the cold.
I think it was just. I think it
Oh
was
my
just-
gosh, we have not spoken about slow jams. Yo,
Oh, that was
listen, yeah, I like slow jams a lot. I went to the one in Amsterdam as well. That was where it was like a vibe. No worries with that. The one that they did in that West London place
What's it called? Oh,
was a scam. I hated that motive so badly. I left. I've never left a motive early. No,
well, you have.
no, I have. But that one, I left. Like, if you guys couldn't get home, or if I came with one person, if it was one car and it was all of you driving, and let's say it was you driving,
Yeah.
I was booking a cab. I saw the price. It was
From West
40,
London?
£40.
That's worth it. Okay, that's worth it. That's
bro.
worth
It
it.
was worth it. That day
That's
was worth
worth
it.
it.
That day
Yeah,
was
for
worth
that
it.
motive, bro.
Oh no, I don't know what it was, bro. Because the outer net one that we went to, as I said, you guys know how I vouched for it. It was the best motive I've ever been to.
They set the bar there still.
Now it's like anything for below that was a jazz.
No, I think it's because everyone went November that day though.
They did.
Yeah.
They did. But the venue didn't help.
Oh yeah, the venue didn't help.
venue
Like
was
venue
so
The
didn't.
different
bad.
rooms.
Yeah.
Like,
It was so
nah.
bad.
They probably thought they could like properly pack out though.
Probably.
Yeah.
If it was just the room, the main room,
Yeah.
that was the whole venue, it would have been better.
Yeah, it was actually
Oh,
way
so
too.
It would have been
bad.
better.
I
But it was
hate that
just,
motive
especially when we
so
were
bad.
sitting outside. Oh my goodness gracious.
And then you guys were just calm with staying. I was like, no, like,
I was like, we're here, innit? If you're,
No, you were enjoying yourself. That's why you didn't want to leave.
bro, just get a few drinks in your answer. You know
No,
what I mean?
you like how many drinks did you buy that day?
3.
How much were the drinks? £15 probably.
I don't know, bro. I just said, no, I'm just.
No, I've developed a rule. Yeah, I think you did it at one point, but it's
Yeah.
like I'm not buying a drink.
If it's not good, bro.
If I don't see myself enjoying myself that night,
buying the drink.
I have to see something. I have to see a
forcing
vibe.
myself- I'm forcing myself to drink to have
Think
a
about
good time.
it. If it's not banging, a drink's not going to make it better.
it
Realistically,
won't.
you'll feel better.
Yeah.
You can manage it, but the vibe is the same.
Yeah, the vibe's the
That's
same.
what
But
like recess is going to be a guaranteed good night.
Oh, yeah.
So I'll be honest with you. I'm drinking till my heart's content.
Okay.
But I won't get drunk.
Okay.
I won't
Okay.
get drunk.
Yeah, man.
Let me make that clear for you,
bro,
lot.
people were drunk last year.
Hey, people were stumbling around.
You were drunk.
Yeah, I was drunk.
I think you were the most drunk.
It was you and then
Probably.
you.
Probably.
Me?
Yeah, for sure. You were drunk, bro.
Were you
Ah,
drunk? I
no,
mean,
was
I
it like-
didn't even see you a lot. If I'm being honest, towards the end, I didn't even see you a lot.
Bro, you of course.
At
you
what
were
point
drunk
were
that
we
day.
even apart?
Pause.
There was a point.
No.
Was there not a
We were
point we
in
were
the,
looking
like,
for this
outside
guy?
the main stage.
Yes, there was a point where we were looking for
That's the end. That's the
No,
end.
but even before the end,
No,
there
there
was
was, no, you lot were together. It was
Exactly.
me and it was
Yeah, you and-
I wasn't with you lot.
I think you and Maestro went somewhere else.
Yeah.
But you and Pricey went in the middle.
Correct.
Yeah.
Wait, but that was at the end as well.
No, that was like middle to
when they're
end.
doing the concert sort of vibe.
Yeah, exactly.
Fair enough.
I wasn't okay. Maybe I was. I can't even remember still.
No, you're for sure drunk, bro. For sure. But you you had to sober up. Bro, the window was down the whole journey, bro.
Yeah.
It was still.
Allegedly.
Yo, recess.
I didn't know it's a 2-hour drive though.
Bro.
You got that though.
Bro. Nah. Do you know what it is? Oh my days. You
got that,
to
though.
mention that. I drove there last year. Let's think logically now. I drove everyone to recess last year. Is the logical thing to do not for the next driver who didn't drive last year to drive this year?
Yeah, like I wouldn't drive 2 years in a row.
You wouldn't.
Nah.
Okay, go.
Fuck you asking the drive guys.
No. I wouldn't drive 2 years in a row.
Don't get no fucking opinion in this. What the hell? What the hell are you asking him for?
No, but factually though, I lie.
I wouldn't.
He literally came on group chat today talking about
2 cars.
2 cars.
Yeah.
What's wrong with that?
I don't want to drive. Price said he will drive.
He has to drive. I can't lie.
I said I don't want to drive. And now that I'm getting the trim, I'm just coming to park my thing at your yard. Bro. And you might have to clear up a couch. It depends on the night. It depends on the night, bro. Because I'll be honest with you, I haven't gone out in so long where I want to just enjoy myself.
Yeah.
So just not holding myself back that day.
Because my main thing, you lot can tell me if this is valid. No, it is valid, but I want you lot to chime in, yeah. I was saying, in this particular car, yeah, if someone's going to sit behind me, you lot see where my seat is already right now.
Yeah.
If someone's going to sit behind me, I have to move my seat significantly forward for them to fit their legs in, innit? Mm-hmm. Which means I'm driving like this for 2 hours, bro. There, then 2 hours back. Man can't do that, bro.
But you lean back a lot though.
No, you're leaning back.
No, but I need the space though.
Nah.
No, but even if I'm going to sit normally,
Yeah.
I still need more space than that, bro.
I hear you.
Because, like, you see with a driver, you like how your seat is. You don't want to change it. You know what I'm talking about?
100%.
You know what I mean?
But like I don't even change mine that much, I'll be honest. Like I don't care what your space is back there, I'll be honest.
You shouldn't. It's the driver.
Nah, I'll be honest.
I'm the one in control of the vehicle.
I've generally started to like,
sort yourself out, bro.
Like, I'll move it like
A little bit, innit? So you can fit.
yeah, fit, bro. Now you're done.
Generous, innit?
Like either get in, stay out.
Nah.
That's the rules. Bro, you see me, I've driven for so many years now that I gave so much leeway at the start that now I deserve my time. I deserve my comfort. It's my car. You get in or get out, bro. Like, you don't have to come.
Nah,
You know what I mean?
that's partially why I don't mind doing this trip 2 years in a row. Because I know the credit that I've got in the bank for doing these trips is I'm gonna cash it eventually. When more guys start driving, I'm gonna book my passenger seat and not drive for a sustained period. Fact.
Yeah, but that's what I'm doing.
Yeah, no, I know.
And you know what I'm doing?
I know.
I'm doing this because I actually gave mileage to a lot of men.
I know.
You see this guy here?
Oh my God. Oh my God. When Benzo starts driving, bro.
Yo, Benzo.
You're gonna do slave
The
shifts.
screen came off.
Oh, how do you? Oh, we can't even.
So this was then in calm.
Bro, you're gonna do slave
Yo,
shifts.
when you start driving, I was just telling you, yo, Benzo, come to your house. I want to go to Beckham quickly. I want to go tomorrow. If you even make noise, I'll just nod your head, bro.
You know, I was thinking of all the trips that we've done.
Yo,
This guy's just
guy just
lounging,
this guy just even
sleeping.
He even sleeps on the way to here now.
Sleep.
every
I just said this guy. You don't even know where he goes.
that's my recovery. Like if I'm doing something that I know, like
Yo,
that's luxury, man.
bro.
That's luxury.
Yo, there's even certain man, bro. D just thrown up in my car, bro.
Yeah,
So,
that's unacceptable.
like,
that's unacceptable.
Bro,
That's not right.
it wasn't even my car. It was a rental that I even had that day.
Swear.
Yeah, I paid for car wash. No, I think he sent me the rent for that one, though. I can't lie.
Wait, so who threw up in my car? Was it Folly? Folly threw up in someone's car, though.
It wasn't mine.
No, it was. I think was it? No, it wasn't even DJ's car. I can't remember.
Bro, I remember I pulled over to the hard shoulder for this guy. Bro, I said, yo.
Yeah. See? Did you see what he did to DJ's car?
Bro, I'll be honest, that's unacceptable.
That's unacceptable. Oh my God.
That was the crazy thing. I saw it play out.
Yeah.
You see when this guy's on one?
Nah, I can't believe it. We have to give context in it.
Yeah, I was gonna jump on this guy's car as well.
That would not have ended well.
Oh no,
Yeah.
you see me, you know me.
That would not have ended well.
I would have just run this guy over, man. Yo, I would have seen it. I was like, is this guy mad? Stepped there. He just foot on it.
Nah. So the wedding that we're talking about, which was what?
This must have been like a month ago.
A month ago, yeah. Cool. Long story short, most of the guys have got a lot in their system, innit? Like some more than others, some too much.
Yeah.
Let me not name names, but Benzo's one of the guys that had too much in his system, innit? Calms. Everyone's now outside, about to leave. I think I'd left at this point because I didn't even see this. So then Benzo's gone to DJ's car now. I don't even know how this even played out. You might have to fill in the gaps, yeah. But you're at DJ's car. I think he's even about to drive.
Yeah.
Benzo's standing outside DJ's car and decides to
Just jump.
to mount the car on top. Jumps on it. I think he even rolled to the other side, didn't you?
No.
So you just jumped and bounced
Yeah, I just jumped and sat on it.
on the top of a man's car.
Yeah.
He comes off, lo and behold, there's a dent. There's a dent.
Insanity.
Unbelievable.
Insanity.
I drank way too much that night. Yeah.
No, but this is how he actually gets every time when
It's
he's on that
rash. It's rash. There's so many examples.
Yeah.
Nah, man.
I felt so bad afterwards as well.
But then again, I actually remember there was a TikTok that came about this topic of like watching how much your friends drink. I'll be honest with you, I've never watched how much you man drink, bro.
Yeah.
Not actively.
No.
Like
Nah. The one time people were watching what I was drinking was in Dubai, to be fair. The first night.
I weren't watching that.
Nah, that's when like they were like, chill out, like relax, bro. Like,
Oh no, but that's because you were actually.
I was gone. I was
you
sleeping.
were like visibly.
I was like
cooked, like
sleeping in the club, innit?
Okay, fair enough. Because then I was about to say like, yo, man's not watching what you man drink. Like, do your thing, bro.
Yeah.
But then again, like you've given an example. We actually watch your thing, so.
In the UK, London, no one.
Like, I remember recess last year. I said it. I made a comment.
I remember that.
I made a comment, but it's like
still remember that. Yeah.
I was just saying it so that you get me. Still do your thing, but like
Relax.
just remember innit?
Yeah.
Because we were actually on one that day as well. Like to an extent, like cause of the pattern.
Do you think it'll get worse this year?
No, this year's gonna be bad for sure. I'll be.
You think?
What do you mean, like
I
the
don't
drinking?
think I'll be calm, but you, man.
Nah, I'm cooked.
No, I'll be. Yeah, nah.
No,
You'll be what? You'll be what?
No,
I'm
cooked.
not. I know what I'll be.
Okay.
I'm not cooked because I hate when I get to the point where it's like, nah, this is too much. I don't get to that stage. But I want to get to the stage where like, yo,
Because remember, you're walking around.
Yeah.
So you have to be able to walk in a straight line.
Yeah.
None of that stumbling. You know what I mean? Yeah. But
yeah, and I don't want the slurring words.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't need to get to that one. Nah, it's not that. It's not that.
slurring words is so bad
And
because
the next thing you have to go sit down somewhere,
yeah,
drink
yeah,
water.
yeah,
Oh, husky,
yeah,
okay.
yeah. That's it. That's it. People walking past can see. Oh, that's the guy from the. No,
Thank you. No TikToks. No,
none of
You
that.
see nowadays there's the streaming
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
What's the Digicam? What? No, none of that.
Bad for the brand.
That's my bad, man.
Oh my gosh! But now it should be a good weekend. We haven't even figured out what we're doing on Monday.
Yes.
But something might pop up. I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll see.
If this releases on time, just know that maybe nothing came up.
Yeah, I guess.
But bank holiday means we don't work either.
Yeah, actually. I know there's that Obi's house event, but that's sold out, I think. But there's one in June as well. I don't know. We'll see how this one goes, and then I don't know. We'll see. But
Hopefully you'll enjoy this on your bank holiday Monday.
they definitely did, man. 100%.
You know, it's just the three of us. But, you
Refreshing.
know, refreshing.
You know what I mean? Back to the norm.
You know
That's
what I mean?
what 183.
183.
183. Yeah. What we saying? Put Insta, TikTok, all that good stuff.
Everywhere, man.
Tell a friend to tell a friend.
Tell your family members, man.
Other than that, T9 and thanks for coming, man.
Thank you. It's been your hustler. Stay with the hustler, my people.
Stay with it.
Sorry, it's been your boy Benzo in the booth. I will see you lot on the next one still.